Hello and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we're playing through Marvel Champions. I'm here tonight with Terence. What's up, Terence?
How's it going?
It's going awesome.
Made it to Friday, which always feels like an accomplishment each week.
Yes,
These
yes,
days.
that's what makes me happy. And Mary, what's up, Mary?
Oh, not a whole lot. Really excited about the announcement yesterday,
Uh,
which you
so
don't want to know about because it's the reveal of the next hero.
no. I don't mind finding out who the heroes are. And in fact, I saw it was Gambit, right?
Yep.
I mean, anybody who's a gambler and like a riverboat, whatever. I don't know the expression, so I'm just gonna go with that. Is all right by me. All right, so we have a little bit of a special treat today. I'm sure you've seen some cards getting spoiled over the internets the last couple days, and we have a spoiler as well sent to us by Fantasy Flight Games, so thank you so much for that, and we're going to put it right here at the beginning. So if you don't want to be spoiled, come back in probably 15 minutes, right around 10:30, and we will probably be done with the spoiler by then. All right, so for those of you who are still around, let's take a look. So it comes from the Storm deck, and I want to talk a little bit about Storm cards, which I know is like something that's very anti-me, but just to put this card a little bit in context, because I think every card is just a card unless, it's in context of the hero or whatever else. All right, so we've seen the Storm cards. Her key thing is that she's going to put these environments into play. So she has a separate deck similar to, what's his name?
Strange.
Strange. Yep. So she begins the game with a weather deck in play. And during setup, choose a support from the weather deck and put it into play. 3 recovery and, 10 hit points? A stat line of 1-2-1, which is the interesting thing here when it comes to the spoiler. So 1 defense, so not real great stats right off the bat. I'm assuming the weather cards are going to affect that. Have we seen any of the weather cards yet, Terrence? Do you know, or Mary?
Have we collectively, or has the other people who actually read the article?
Anybody.
They spoiled, I think, a good amount of the weather deck actually.
Okay.
Wasn't it all of them?
Yeah, I don't know if it's all of them or not, but it was I think it was like at least four of the cards, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of stuff are they going to do? Anything to help her live?
I don't. I mean, help her live. I mean, it's conditional. I mean, how much do you want to know? I guess like the one cool thing without like going to specifics is that they have a thing. Obviously, like if you read your hero of like a special ability that's like, draw a card, do damage, like those kind of things, like those kind of like small little things where you kind of want to be changing it. But I think the really cool thing about the weather stuff is that they're global effects. They affect everyone, including, all of your characters plus the enemy. So like you could use it, for instance, to, like you've seen some of those side schemes that do similar things where it just like gives you steady for everyone or gives you +1 attack or whatever it is, like something like that, right?
Okay.
And so that's what those weather effects are. So she can really affect the game board.
That's cool.
Or you could be a troll, right, and like negatively affect the game board of like the people you're playing with. So
that would only be
like
my
that's
son.
That fun part. Yeah. So like, I'm sure he's gonna bring Storm to Gen Con next year. We're gonna play some games.
Right, and you're gonna bring his Stun and Confused deck, and he's gonna give everybody steady, or Stalwart, even
or
worse.
Stalwart or whatever it is. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure.
Yes. All right, so I think this next card is the reveal card. So let's take a look at it. I'll be honest, I was super excited to get the card. Then when I got it, I was like, "Oh, all right." So not the most exciting card in the world, but I'm gonna hopefully make this a little bit more exciting. So we got Ordo's Garden here, which is a location alter ego action. Exhaust the garden to heal 2 damage from your identity. And that's why I was asking about survivability. So this is we've seen cards similar to this before, and that's where I'm going to kind of go to next, is showing some of the other ones and almost the evolution of this card as it has been throughout. But Mary, you're new to this one. 1 cost support that lets you heal 2. What are your initial thoughts?
I'm actually always really happy about cards that heal without me having to exhaust my character, because it means I can do more on the hero side. So I like this card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Terrence? Any initial thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Mary. It's just a solid card. It's not particularly interesting, but it's like, it's a good workhorse card, right? Like you would for sure play this for one cost. That's like the cost of crew quarters, but heals you for two. Phoenix has a similar card, I think, like White Hot Room, that does the same thing, but it costs two to put in.
Yep.
But it does do either heal two or put a counter on.
Well,
Phoenix
and we're going to go
so...
through all those. Like, I want to go through the evolution. So I have all those cards literally lined up here in the images. So we'll go through those in a minute. But just in terms of this character, I don't know. I guess my thoughts are, without one defense, she's not going to want to defend a whole lot. I don't know if she has any other defensive tech in her kit, but she may need to use this quite a bit. The only real negative I see is she doesn't really have anything alter ego that makes me super excited. Like, there's nothing on her alter ego right now. Now, maybe she has some other cards that'll do it, but basically it says she starts with the weather deck and pick one during setup, and that's it. So I don't know how often she's going to want to be on alter ego, but again, that defensive stat line is going to make her it so she kind of has to. So any thoughts as far as maybe like alter ego versus...
I mean, she's X-Men traded, right? So I feel like X-Men, even without a hero-specific ability, like, she's built leadership, right? Is her precon, I think. So, I mean, regardless of what her precon is, like, there's so many good X-Men supports that want to be an alter ego, that it almost feels like she doesn't have to have it to make swap, like, flipping down super valuable, right? So
that's a really good point. I never thought about that, because X-Men do want to be alter ego. It feels like just as a what would you call that? A faction? That's not a faction. It's a...
I mean, it's a faction.
Okay.
Right? Or team. The team.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so my first thought was the same as yours, Terrence. It was, oh, this is kind of like crew quarters, but not. But, so that's the first card that popped into my mind. The nice part is you could play under any player's control for crew quarters, and you exhaust it and heal damage from any alter ego for one cost. So it's her garden, Aurora, is that her name? Aurora's garden. Heals 2 just from your identity. So it heals double, but it's very specific to the hero.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most of the time when you're playing crew quarters, you play it on yourself and heal yourself, and it's like a one-off when you heal someone else. But, the flexibility is nice.
Yes. And so, but then I realized this started a long time ago with your favorite hero, Terrence. Aunt May came with Spider-Man and exhaust her to heal 4 for a cost of 1. So, I mean, this was in the core set.
Turns out humans are better than gardens. Like, you really just want your aunt. Because, like, the garden, you have to, do the labor yourself, but your aunt, makes the meal for you, so it's way less work. More mileage here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess they thought this was too good, because never again have we seen something that is just heal 4 damage. So Mary, we'll talk about... I
mean, what 1 for 4, what the value on that? 1 for 4 and not an event, right?
Yeah. Well, and it's not just 4, because it's a support. If you flip down, you're healing 8, right? Because you got 1 this turn and 1 next turn.
Or if you get your obligation and you flip down, you at least get the 4.
Yeah. All right, so Mary, let's talk about Steve's apartment, which right afterward, totally forgot about this. Exhaust Steve's apartment, draw a card and heal a damage.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, when they play Captain America, don't really like to flip down. I like flipping my characters, so I love Steve's apartment, because it means I can flip down and grab another card and also heal a little if I need to. And it's amazing how much that 1 hit point, that 1 heal adds up.
Yeah, well, and again, it's 2 really, because every time you flip down, you're going to flip down and heal 1 turn and then heal the other turn. I guess theoretically this could be a negative to draw a card, but not really, because you can always hold it. So you would have drawn that card anyway. I was thinking to deck yourself a little bit faster, but no, you could always hold that card and still draw up to the same number. So no, this couldn't even be a negative.
Yeah, and if it's a card that, like, say it's your first go through the deck and you're still trying to set up, if it's a card that you know you're not going to need for setup, that's one more card that's out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next one, which didn't come till the Guardians wave, and that was with Gamora, the conditioning room. Alter ego action, exhaust conditioning room, return the bottommost thwart or attack or thwart event from your discard pile to your hand and heal a damage. So again, it does something and does healing as well for 1 cost. Terrence?
Yeah, I mean, it's super solid card. I feel like both of these are on, and similar to Storm, right? Like, they're on 3 recovery hero or identity, I guess. And so, you know, like, having a thing that can supplement that super low recovery, I think is really impactful when you're flipping down.
Yeah, so hold on. Let's look through this again. So we got an apartment, we got a person, we got a crew quarters. All right. Her garden. Okay, it's another location. So Aunt May is really the standout so far.
Yeah, well, she's just not a location. That's the difference maker here.
Right. Yeah, because conditioning room, also a location. Next one of my favorite heroes, maybe still my favorite. Venom had Project Rebirth. So again, I feel like they got more and more interesting. So exhaust Project Rebirth 2.0. Choose to either draw a card or heal 3 damage from Flash Thompson. So, which makes sense because it's kind of like a rebirth chamber. So yeah, you should be healing pretty good. So this one was an option though. This was the first time they went with options instead of like get this card or do whatever. It's like do this or heal. But again, still a 1 coster though. Anybody have thoughts on this one or?
I mean, it turns out not as good as healing as Aunt May's food. So they need better science, I feel like.
Well, and the nice part about this one is Venom specifically takes damage no matter what, because he can use it to get resources. So, yeah, it turns out you're probably not going to draw a card that often, just because, I mean, it's nice to have the option to do it, but, yeah, he a lot of times needs that healing.
Right, and those 3 healing is like 3 resources across 3 turns, potentially, or 2 turns.
I mean, I guess the nice part is you could use it to heal 1 turn and then draw a card the next turn if you're only down 3 hit points instead of 6. So, yeah. All right, well, let's keep going just for sake of time. This is probably the most interesting one and my favorite one. It doesn't exactly fall in the same category as the rest, but Mary, let's talk about Adam Warlock's Soul World. After your deck runs out of cards, place a soul counter here. Alter ego action, exhaust Soul World, and remove a soul counter from it. Heal all damage from your identity.
Yeah, when I first saw this card, I thought it was crazy. And then using it, it's so great. It's just, you have a reason to cycle through your deck fast.
Yeah.
And you can play a little bit more fast and loose with Adam Warlock because of it.
Yeah. Anything to add, Terence?
I mean, I feel like everyone always wants to cycle through their deck fast, so I don't know if you need more of a reason to do it, right? It's just like I'm not like slowing down the cycling unless it's usually the last turn where you're just like, do I want that extra encounter card? Like I see Peter already has a bonus 1, maybe I don't want to get an extra 1 or whatever, right? Like, but I feel like generally you try to burn through. I think with Adam Warlock too, right? Like just because he has only 1 of any kind of card, you extra want to like just go through stuff, but yeah, definitely the strongest heal in the game, but it has a condition around it.
Well, and the lesson that this card taught me is to use my life and, you know, get down to 1 or 2 hit points, and then you really want to get this huge heal from it. But the more and more I look at it, like all these cards really, you can do the same thing with them. This one's obviously a little different because it's 1 per cycle through your deck, and it heals as much as you want. But those other ones, again, a lot of times you're healing 2 or 3. You know, that gives you reasons to use your life as a resource and flip down. All right, so let's talk about X-Men. They love this in X-Men. As you said, Terrence, I think they're trying to encourage people to flip down with X-Men. So you got Kitty's Room, exhaust Kitty's Room. If you're in solid form, you can heal 2. or if you're in phase form, you get to draw a card, and it's basically your choice because you can switch forms in your alter ego. There are some times where it's been frustrating because I couldn't get to the one I wanted, just because it would mess up the rest of my turn. Excuse me. But for the most part, yeah, it kind of gives you the option. So Mary, since Terence is the Kitty Pryde Shadowcat character, I will defer to you because I'm sure he'll gloat about it all game long.
Yeah, I really like this card, mostly because you get to choose. A lot like with the Project Rebirth.
Yep.
It's like, do I need to heal or do I want a card? And I mean, Shadowcat is just insanely strong anyway once you get her flipping down. But yeah, this is just one of those cards that's like, ooh, I get to draw a card. Like, that always makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it when you need that card draw. You're like, this card's worthless. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can draw a card instead. Yeah, so that's what makes me happy about this one and Venom's. By the way, Victor Von Doom said, Aunt May breaking out those wheat cakes. Yes, she's still the best healer in the game.
So reliable, so consistent. Yeah, I actually think Kitty's Room's kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of the stuff, like every time I've played Shadowcat so far, which is maybe getting towards 10-ish games at this point, I don't find I flip down very often. So it becomes a very niche card. Like, if I don't play this early, like I almost am using it as a resource a lot of times, which is probably not true for a lot of the other cards that you showed, right? Like, this feels not as necessary in her kit, which is kind of interesting. Because it is a very strong card.
Because she avoids damage so well, she doesn't need something like this to do it. Yeah. I had another comment, but it totally escaped my mind. So, X-Mansion, another one who actually comes in Kitty Pryde's Precon, but Terence wouldn't know that because he doesn't play with Precons. This is honestly, the only reason I knew it is I had to find it to scan it today to put it up here. So it's an X-Men location, alter ego action, exhaust X-Mansion, and heal 1 damage from a mutant or X-Men character. Any player whose alter ego has the mutant trait may trigger this ability. Yeah, this one just seems like the best, right? Like, anybody who is X-Men, so if you have all X-Men players, like, anybody can trigger this to heal anybody, whether it be allies or characters, or it doesn't have to be the person that flipped down. Like, just seems real good. So anybody have any strong thoughts on this one?
I really love this. When I was playing the Sabretooth, I just used it to keep Jubilee alive.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have a resource, what was it, the energy resource?
Yep.
To use her ability, I would just use her to either thwart or attack, and then I would use X-Mansion to keep her healed.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's awesome for keeping allies alive, but, I mean, you can use it like a crew quarters, too. And again, another location. So is Aunt May literally Kitty's Room, Soul World, Project Rebirth, Conditioning Room? Yeah. So Aunt May is...
Persona is the way. This is how you get a lot of healing out. It's like you have to have a persona.
Well, the funny thing
someone
is...
doing the work for you.
Aunt May is a better healer than the Night Nurse and Med Team. Just to point that out. Like,
well, the Night Nurse does remove conditions from you, so that's like her thing.
Yeah, I guess. But she's not very good at healing. Like, if you're bleeding to death, forget it. Like, forget Night Nurse. Call Aunt May. Where's she at?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But well, to be fair, she doesn't know how to heal anyone but Peter Parker. So.
Okay. Yeah. Touche.
I mean, she'd come in, try to shove a wheat cake in somebody's mouth, and they'd be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
So Varden says, all these pesky heroes trying to heal, just stay in hero and take the damage. Then he also says, her home cooking is amazing. So, just speaking of Aunt May. So now we get to Phoenix's card, which is the White Hot Room. Again, another location. Alter ego action, exhaust the White Hot Room and choose. Place a power counter on Phoenix or heal 2 damage from Jean Grey. Now this one's 2 cost. How many of them were X Mansion's 2 cost? Kitty's Room's 1. A lot of them have been 1 cost. So the Phoenix one is actually the most expensive, it looks like.
Yep.
Well, along with X Mansion, but that's because anybody can use that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not signature in the signature set.
But again, going with the oh, that's true. Yeah, so signature cards are typically cheaper too. That's a good point. But going with the theme of doing one thing or the other, it's not drawing a card in this case. It's adding a power counter, which is basically a free resource for her when she flips over, or getting her out of that unhinged or unleashed or whatever it is for.
I mean, to be fair, Project Rebirth is like the same, right? You heal 3 and you can turn that into a resource, basically, yeah. Or you draw a card, right?
Touche.
I think it's probably 2 costs because Phoenix is super strong, right? So I'm sure it's like a balancing thing there.
But, I mean, do you think that's what's going on with Storms too? All right, so that's it for the healing cards. I just thought I'd make it a little more fun than just revealing the one card. We talk about like kind of the evolution. So do you think maybe that's why Storm's card is so... I mean, when you look at it compared to the other ones, it seems like they started with like Peter Parker healing 4, and then they kind of, moved along to heal 1, draw a card for Captain America's card. And then all of them started doing more and more interesting things, except for the basic one, Crew Quarters and X Mansion. But this one's kind of back to a basic healing card. Do you think it's because her kit's going to be strong? Do you think that's just like a consideration for why this card is the way it is?
I think she has other card draw with the weather effects and things, so she may not need that as much. And so potentially she can more reliably get card draw. Whereas like probably some of the other heroes that you had need to have other things to do it that aren't in their signature. So that might be why they just stuck with the 2 healing.
Got it. All right, Mary. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, just kind of looking through the cards without spoiling them for you, Peter. I think she does. I think she does have a strong enough kit, just from the cards that they did reveal. That her healing card didn't need to be super amazing, I guess, because she's got some really good cards in her kit.
Got it. I mean, her stat line is pretty garbage, though, right? Like 1/2/1 with 10 health means she's pretty squishy.
10 health is, I think, the average, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think nine is, like, low. 10 is, like, average, and then... Or 10, 11, I guess, is, like, kind of... Are there 11-point hit? I feel like it goes up to, like, 12, right? It's, like, 10, 12, 9.
I mean, I feel like 9 is the one I see most often, but maybe it's because I just like squishy heroes.
Yeah, like Black Widow. I feel like a lot of the, like, humans.
Yeah.
Like Black Widow, Hawkeye, are all 9s. And then 10's like a little bit better than that.
I don't know why. Whenever I see 1 defense, I just get super sad.
I think anyone who has like a stat line like this tends to also have probably items I would expect in her kit that probably boosts her
the stats. Yeah.
That's what I would expect. But we will see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we are going to go from that, and we were going to play a game today. So yeah, if you want to see us take on Master Mold, stick around. If you were just here for the spoiler, thanks for joining us, and thanks for coming and checking out the channel. But now we are going to get to our game. Unless anybody has final thoughts. I think we covered a lot.
No, I'm sure we'll have more final thoughts. I'm excited for Storm. I'll probably just leave it at that.
Cool.
I think she'll be really interesting to build around because I feel like most heroes, everything's like very positive. It's like everything helps you, and I think the weather effects, unlike the Strange deck, will have more thought around it.
Because it's gonna help the villain too. It makes sense.
Yeah, it potentially help the villain, so it's just like some piloting skill there for sure.
Gotcha.
Or trolling, depending on who you are.
Well, I would say check out all the other content creators who are creating content around Marvel Champions, because they will probably have spoiler cards coming up as well. So that'll, I guess, be my final thought here is make sure you're checking out all the Marvel Champion content if you want to see spoilers. If you don't, then, you can just stick here and watch us play. Well, do that first anyway. All right, let's get going. We are continuing, but we are continuing to morph. We started with Mary and I on the first mission playing standard with precons. Then we added Terence in for no apparent reason midway through the campaign and changed it over to expert. Now we are changing Phoenix over to Cyclops because getting out, we saw what getting out,
Peter just
her
wanted
nemesis.
more allies. Just want more allies.
I mean, to be fair, the reason I did it is because the deck that I created, and we kind of went over y'all's concepts last week. We can quickly go over it again. Terence is just cheaty, and he has defensive events that are free that, like, basically make him ridiculous and not ever have to defend or do anything, and his 9 hit points never ever go down. Mary does a lot of punching very hard with tough status cards, using those, and just... what was the stuff from your kit that you added? I remember a hand cannon for overkill. That's right. You were a lot of overkill stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, overkill attacks.
Yep. And then mine, just as a quick reminder, was a leadership deck where I wanted to be able to flip down to alter ego just because, as we said earlier, there are so many good X-Men alter ego cards that I felt like it's a little bit sad not to be able to flip down and use some of the abilities on those cards. So I originally made a Phoenix deck for that, and Terence astutely pointed out right from the beginning that Phoenix is not the best hero that obviously Cyclops is. And I'm like, let me just see if I can make it work. And it worked. It was fine. It was actually good. I enjoyed it. But I think basically I took most of those 25 cards and brought them over to Scott's deck. Obviously I did a couple things different because I can choose X-Men from any aspect. So that definitely made a difference here. But, beside that, I just think it'll be better in Scott's deck, plus the ability to draw a card, a tactic card, while he's face down, basically gives him an extra resource. Plus, he could play those tactics while he's face down, too, which, seems good, right?
Yep. And he has access just like all those allies. That is not to say, like I have an Aggression Phoenix deck that is probably similar to what you built that worked pretty well, but you have more reliable Confuse. With the Psionic Assault. I was just thinking if we were going to do crazy stuff, like Mary could have just swapped out Colossus with someone who is closer to 7 max hit points, and then would have felt pretty good.
Hey now. So I did keep my 6 hit points, even though technically I guess I would have 7 since I start with 10 instead of 9. But whatevs. I didn't do it. So there. I didn't totally cheat and make it this campaign a total joke. Well, I mean, it makes it better for people who just want to join halfway through, right? I mean, our campaign has nothing to do with what happened last game, so it's fine. So speaking of spoilers, we are gonna read a little bit of the story. So go on, sugar, get out of here. That's a female voice, by the way. That was clearly Magneto. I don't know why I thought that was Gambit. The sugar threw me off. All right, you X-Men have done well to protect our fellow mutants tonight, but this attack is just the first of many unless we destroy the Sentinel production facility. And you know where that is? Indeed. So, you want us to join forces with you in your brotherhood. The enemy of my enemy is a friend, Cyclops. The Sentinels are a threat to all mutants. All right, Magneto, lead the way. All right, so we trusted the Senator. Now we're trusting Magneto. What could go wrong? The marauding Sentinels have been destroyed thanks in part to Magneto's surprise assistance. The Master of Magnetism reveals that he has discovered the secret location of the Sentinel factory. Now, aren't these Sentinels like all metal? I feel like Magneto could just like crush them.
Yeah, I know they have like plastic ones too, but yes, they're metal ones. I feel like the majority of them are metal.
Yeah. So location of the Sentinel facility and suggests he and the X-Men join forces to defeat the common foe. Angered and dismayed by this brazen attack against the fellow mutants, the X-Men agree to follow Magneto to the facility. So, yep, we're going to destroy some stuff. We added our stuff in. These are the extra Future Past cards. I assume we put the Future Past cards in.
You put the Future Past card in when we Find the Prisoners.
But we put the other ones in from the other games, right? Oh, or had we defeated them all? Oh, no, we
I
had.
thought we defeated them. Yeah, we defeat each one.
See, so when I played my personal campaign, I literally had 4 cards, and I had defeated 0 of them.
I don't know why they're in both lists, but...
Well, the top list is the victory display. It means remove it from the campaign completely. This is which cards you pulled for that mission.
Oh, I'd say.
I guess technically you're supposed to erase these, maybe, but whatever.
I don't know. I when I played, I just put it in either the top or bottom.
Well, what if you didn't defeat it right away? Like Nimrod, we got in scenario 1, but we didn't defeat him till scenario 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I put it in the bottom if I didn't defeat it, and then if I cleared the next thing, I put in the list. Then the
gotcha. Well, I'm everybody said I'm special. All right, so we got a side scheme, which is the campaign one. When revealed, each player searches their deck for an ally and puts it face down under here. When defeated, shuffle the top card of the Future Past deck into the encounter deck. What do you we'll talk about this. Maybe we'll talk about the campaign cards for this campaign. What do you think is our post-stream discussion? By the way, we don't need.
You want to do that? You want to do that now? Or you want to do that?
No.
When we beat.
Let's do it if we beat. Come on, Terence. Let's not be too cocky.
No, I mean like when we beat the entire campaign.
No. I'm just talking these campaign cards. What we think about that. But maybe you're right. I don't know. If anybody has a better discussion.
I mean, I'm happy to talk about them because I finished the campaign, my personal campaign today, so I've seen them all. But
yeah, and I beat it as well. But you're right. Well, there's a twist. Let's talk about them now and later. Because right now they're usually positive for us, right? So flip this card and reveal rescue captives. So you reveal them. So you put them into play, which is freaking great. By removing 9 threat, seems good. And you start the campaign with Jubilee and Magneto as long as they weren't defeated. And they basically tell you they don't want Jubilee to die because she's -1 victory point. They also never ask you if Magneto...
That's how they signal it for you?
Yeah, I mean...
-1.
Well, and you mark it in the campaign book also, like whether she lived or not after every single scenario. They don't ask you about Magneto. They're like, did Magneto die? We don't care. Yes. So, Master Mold, what's his thing? He's stalwart and tough. Great. When Master Mold schemes against you, discard the cards from the encounter deck until a Sentinel minion is discarded. Yep. So much for my alter ego stuff. Although I'll be honest, I did solo him expert the other day with this deck, and it wasn't. I didn't care about revealing a Sentinel. The nice part about it is you just you don't reveal it. Actually, you discard it, put it into play. So you don't do the when revealed effects, which I feel like a lot of the Sentinels' worst things are their revealed effects.
I think it's just when I played this one time with someone on the Discord recently this week, it doesn't seem that bad unless you get this guy.
Which one?
Because he doesn't even have a one revealed, so you have to do the thing.
Oh yeah.
Respond.
When he engages
and then,
you, yep.
Yeah, and then so this guy hits for 4 man and then stuns you. He's 8 hit points. No bueno on the opening flop.
I mean, that sounds like a Terence problem to me. I mean, you are, as you described earlier, the most powerful character in the game, so you're fine. But I mean, the other benefit is we have Magneto and Jubilee in play right from the beginning of the game, so we have help right at the beginning. So the big thing here is though, each Sentinel gains guard, and each when revealed, this is why we all have Sentinels in front of us. This is the when revealed effect on the encounter. All right, so you guys said you wanted me to go first. I will do that.
Yeah, just because I think you have tactics and stuff potentially.
All right, I do have Cerebro, which, by the way, is better than I thought. I realized this when I was soloing the other day. Play only if you have a mutant trait. Alter Ego, exhaust Cerebro, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an X-Men ally, search the whole deck instead if you control a psionic character. Which, by the way, Professor X, psionic, Marvel Girl, psionic. Like, I realized, I was like, oh, I just have to keep one of these alive, and I'm good. So, seems good.
You get to put it on their head.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So any of these seem specifically good. Professor X, he can stun somebody, right? I mean, that might not be terrible.
He can stun a minion, which could be really nice for me. But he's expensive.
I mean, I have 2 tactical brilliance also, so I could just remove between those 2 and Professor X. I mean, there's no way I could pay for them all, but I could remove just all the threat if that was. Again, I can't, but that. It's fun to think about. So what do you all think? I don't need 2 tactical brilliance, right? That's for sure. There's no chance of putting.
Are you playing either of them?
I don't know. There's no tactics in my discard, so it seems not as good.
You can easily make that happen though.
Yes, because I could use it to pay for something else. So what do you think?
Yeah, but I just think if you're gonna go for the ally thing, like, you're not going to play Tackle Brilliance and Danger Room and Cerebro and Professor X and Tackle Brilliance, right? So, like, you're just going to have to make the call here.
So do I get rid of Professor X too then? And maybe
it's
even
up to you.
Cerebro?
I guess if you want Cerebro and Danger Room, I probably would. Just because...
I don't know if I want both of them. Like, I feel like we need more stuff. Maybe I throw away Cerebro for now. I have enough allies that I should get them without Cerebro. And that'll be a second pass card. Okay. I mean, I'm going to have a hard enough time paying for these 2, I feel like. All right, so let me go ahead and draw up. Oh, crew quarters. Look at that. More alter ego stuff, by the way. All right, field commander. Ooh, that lets me go first the rest. Oh, and mentioned X. Man, come on. All right, well, I know which card I'm searching for, though. With my...
The one that lets you draw 2 cards?
Yeah, what is that called?
Priority target?
Priority target, you're right. Yep. And I mean, it's not going to be me, because I ain't killing anything. But if I had my visor, I might be able to. Now, this doesn't quick strike you? Oh, yeah, because you're alter ego. Which allies are we looking at? All right, so that's 3 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. Do we have a priority here for killing? Like, how much damage are we doing here?
I feel like if you're going to stun him, he's like not as much of a priority.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna play Professor X, then I'd probably chip at him, but like not kill him.
Okay. So what are we looking at? Sentinel Mark III or Mark 6 over here? Mark 3.
Mark 3 hits harder.
Well, the difference is I do go down, though. Oh, I only have 6 life, though. Huh. Yeah, so there's that to think about.
I mean, you're probably just going to heal, right?
Actually, well, Magneto and Jubilee could kill the Mark III, by the way. So if you 2 could take down the Mark 6, maybe I do draw the 2 cards. I think I am.
The 2 cards...
I think I am doing that. That settled it. Because I want to play, like, every card in my hand. So because of that, I'm gonna do it and get the 2 cards myself. Yep, and I may put the -1 attack on somebody's. All right, so before I do anything else, I'm just gonna kill him. All right, so Jubilee is gonna go ahead and do 1 plink damage over there, and Magneto is gonna kill it. So the plink damage gets rid of tough, and Magneto does 3 damage. Now, he normally gets to heal after he kills a Sentinel, but because of the order of things, he would heal first and then take the damage, if I'm not mistaken. And then this card says, when attached enemy is defeated, the player who defeated it draws 2 cards, which makes me happy. I mean, I could put practice defense on and ricochet beam yours if you want.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to that.
I mean, do we want to do it to this one and then not Professor X? Is that now what we're thinking about?
Also not a crazy idea.
Mary, any input on any of this?
Can you kill
Um,
your dude, Mary?
um, don't think I can kill him this turn. Well, I could,
But
but
you
it
don't
would,
want to.
yeah, it would kind of be a waste of Steel Fist. So, I was thinking of just,
I mean, I could just kill Mary's then. Although yours is like way worse, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, if you kill mine, I can, stun and confuse,
Oh,
Terrence's
awesome.
and hit him for 5. So,
yeah, so I'll kill yours. So Mary, do you want the one healing? Who should we heal with? I put Mansion X or X Mansion in.
oh, yes, please. I would love
Okay,
to be
so
healed.
go ahead and heal one. I'm gonna flip up. I'm not gonna optical blast, but I will put this upgrade, quote unquote, practice defense, and I guess I'm not gonna get field commander out. I mean, do I hold field commander or do I hold danger room? I only can hold one.
Probably danger room's how your kit's built, right?
Yeah. I mean, the benefit of field commander is I could put those upgrades out early, but it's fine. Upgrades, quote unquote.
I just feel the tactics aren't as much of your deck as the ally built, right?
They are not. That is true. So field commander and mission training to do ricochet beam, which deals 3 damage to an enemy, and then 3 to an enemy with an upgrade. Well, you are upgraded, sir. So that would be 6 damage. Oops, that is not what I was trying to grab. All right. I guess I theoretically could have danger room to shoot for 3 more damage, but that doesn't seem like what I want to do at all. All right, so I am done. And it is to you, Mary.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, what are our cards? Brazen Defense. When the enemy attacks, spend a resource of any type, prevent 3 of that damage. Oh, so do we want to talk about the new ruling to save your tough statuses? Or I don't know if it's new, but it seems like there was a big uproar. Have you heard about this, Mary?
I probably heard something, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
So basically, if you like defend and block all the damage, the tough never kicks in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can
Which
block
makes
all the
sense.
damage to keep your tough. So that makes piercing not as bad against Colossus. I mean, it's still awful, but at least you could potentially save your toughs if you block the damage. Is that right, Terence?
Yeah, I mean it's still risky because I feel like the assholes who have piercing tend to hit pretty hard. But,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, Terence busting out the language. Turn 1. Man, Terence. I kept from drinking alcohol until after we did the spoiler stuff. You're just I guess you waited. Good job, Terence.
Yeah, it's after the spoilers.
Oh, there goes our family friendly rating. Great job, Terence. Appreciate that. I'm just kidding, man. All right. So you flipped up, got your tough.
Yep. I'm putting out titanium muscles.
I mean, seems good.
And then I'm gonna play bulletproof protector. So drop the tough and get another tough, or get 2 toughs. So 2 toughs
Man.
now.
Are you gonna play X-Jet?
Oh, I really want to, but I need to.
You can't afford
I
it
need to
now,
do that-
right?
Right.
Well, you can generate 2 resources and sack organic steel to get X-Jet in.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe I should have done this a different way.
Well, you could hold X-Jet for next turn, right?
Yeah, because I think it would be a good idea to.
Wait. If you do Steel Fist and you don't discard a tough, you can do 5 and then you can just hit him and kill him, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Let's see. I can unfortunately only hit for 2, I think. Well, no, if you really want X-Jet, let's see. So you hit for
Well,
what?
you both
3?
have an X-Jet in your hand. Hold on. Can you not put it out, Terrence? I mean, that simplifies everything, right?
I could put my X-Jet off. We really need.
Do you have better stuff than that?
No, but the other, I can play more cards than my deck, which is better in the long run for me.
I gotcha. But then X-Jet's stuck in your deck forever because it's unique.
Sure.
By the way, Varden says, insert clap shouting, language! My ears!
Oh, did we replace... I was supposed to replace it with Helicarrier. Is that what we said last time?
Yes. So who's going to replace with Helicarrier?
I will take it because I think Mary supposedly wants the wild.
Okay. All right.
For Yarnborn.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't have it in your deck anymore, right?
Which?
What, Helicarrier?
Oh, Peter.
I probably do.
You probably do.
I don't remember, Terrence. Come on.
Here, I'll just put this to the side for you somewhere.
Okay, so... Yeah, so I'll use titanium muscles.
So speaking of cheating, we're just going to keep going.
To pay for Steel Fist. And yeah, I'm not gonna do the
discard
the tough status thing. So that'll do 5 damage to the Mark 8, and then I'll do 3 damage just by attacking.
Nice
attack. So.
Nice.
I mean, the only thing we didn't do was think about threat at all, but that's okay. There's nothing bad on this.
That's a future problem, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're just preventing putting the future pass card in there. That's all. It's fine. So you're gonna hold. Well, you don't have to make that decision now. So you done, Mary, for now?
Yeah, I'm done.
By the way, Terrence, where's your campaign card? Or did you just not take one?
Here. This one, Determined Defense.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. That attack removes threat from the main scheme. Look at you, Thwarter.
I do really want to play.
Oh, by the way, mine would have been great for turn 1. Generate 2 resources for a tactic or thwart event. Stun the enemy, remove this card from the game and the campaign pool. So I could have paid for one of those, whatchamacallits, turn 1. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright. I'm done. Real unexciting turn.
Alright. Draw up. Ready up, draw up. Man, I got a lot of mission trainings already. Oh, another priority target. Which means we need bad guys to kill. Oh, did you remove 2 from Find the Prisoners?
Yeah.
Look at you. It's almost like you're helpful, Terrence. 1, 2, 3. Now he's going to attack me, which I don't like, but I'm just going to take it to my face. So 3 plus...
You could just jump Magneto, because you don't like him.
No! Look at this. I am getting rid of somebody's...
Homesick?
Yeah.
That's Colossus.
Alright, so I took 5 damage, though.
Didn't seem great.
It's fine. Mary, you just taking it?
Yeah, as much as I don't want to.
All right. Just
I should have just...
How much would you defend for? Oh, you could use this. Mary?
Yeah.
Mary got so mad she disconnected her audio.
It's rage quit. Just rage
That
quit.
was. She did. Her video's there. Oh, Mary's audio's back. Okay. All right, Mary. How you feeling after that? Instant analysis. So you're defending?
I'm mad I had to discard a tough.
Yeah, it's all right. You're still tough in our book. So you're defending?
I'm defending.
And
Yep.
you're in phase form, so you take no damage no matter what. Done.
I'll flip to solid and then pay for surprise attack.
God, it's so ridiculous.
I guess this just gets rid of tough, but
Oh, wah. Are you flipping back to phased, or are you staying?
Yeah, because I have no way to basically get back there.
Oh, you got no attacks coming next turn?
I have toe to toe, but I'm exhausted, so I don't feel like playing it.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good, Terence. Doesn't seem good. You know it's real bad? Double resource when you have all one cost cards. Maybe you should think about
I
that with your
mean,
deck building, buddy.
I have a helicarrier, but
That's
I'm
true.
also fine. I'm also fine just burning it.
Yeah. Well, if we do get a minion out, you can get the 2 extra cards from my... Oh, no, because I can't put it on until my turn. That's the negative of not getting my leadership thing. All right.
It's fine.
It is what it is. Okay. I will definitely get it by the end of the game because we want to use it to burn them down at the end. All right. So we each take an encounter card. Go ahead and draw yours. Mine shields up. When revealed, give each sentinel minion engaged with you a tough status card. Otherwise, this card gains surge. Well, since there are no sentinel minions, it is going to get surge. Targeted for elimination. Oh, no. Attach your identity. The copy of targeted for elimination is not attached to you. Otherwise, this card gains surge. While you're engaged with a sentinel, you cannot
I feel like
flip.
this is like your favorite card.
Exhaust your identity to discard this card. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind exhausting my identity. That's the only not terrible
Except when
part
you want to
about it.
heal.
Shut it, Terence. I have the X mansion. I can heal 1. I feel good about myself. All right, Mary, go for it. Watch, it's gonna be a sentinel that's like targeted for elimination. So
Oh,
that's a
shields
surge.
up.
Same thing I got. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Mark
Yeah.
3.
Energy
Yeah,
barrier.
here's a tough for you, and then is there an energy burn? Discard. Of course there is. Here you go.
Oh, yay.
Oh, cool. 2 of these.
So how much would I have to bribe you all not to kill? To leave one of them on 3 hit points without a tough? I know I'm asking for a lot, but
Why?
Just saying.
Why is that?
So I can draw 2 cards.
Oh, are you gonna optic blast?
I got a priority target. No, that's why I want them on 3 hit points, so I could just use my regular blast, right?
Yeah, your optic blast.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's using 2 cards to get 3 cards, but it still feels better. Don't ask me why. Danger Room shouldn't be an issue this turn because I literally have nothing else to play. That's part of my problem with this hand. It's just kind of garbage right now.
I could have spent Determined Defense.
I could have.
No, I could have with my double resource, but it's fine.
All right. So we all done? We all got our
Mary's
stuff? So it is Mary.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use Strength and Mean Swing to get out the X-Jet. And I'm going to use Titanium Muscles to get out Organic Steel.
You need to spend 2, right?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta burn your X yet.
Yeah.
Do you have a lightning, Peter? That you're willing to burn?
Yes.
Because you could use Jubilee to do the 2 on some dude. My dude.
I mean, I could do all
Yeah.
5 theoretically because of that. But then I'm spending 3 cards to draw 2, which I don't love.
Oh.
But I could do it.
If you could just do the 2 to that one.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
Oh. Or, I guess, I mean, I could attack.
Yeah, just use Magneto to kill yours, and then
Can anybody
What?
spend that lightning resource? Or does
yeah,
it
it's
have
an action. Oh no,
But
no, I guess it has
It's
to be
Mary's because it's in front of
has to
Mary.
be Mary. Yeah,
'Cause-
can you? I will give you Helicarrier if you want to do that. X-Jet. For the Jubilee.
Okay. Yeah.
How's that, Peter? And then
I am happy.
Then I guess you can just punch him to get tough off, right? And then
Yeah.
And then Magneto kills.
Kills which one he can.
Yours. It
Either
doesn't matter.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah. it's all the same to Peter.
Well, actually, the only benefit is if you wanted to flip down Terence to get rid of your, or you won't be able to with targeted for elimination, right?
Do you want me to? I thought you were flipping down.
Oh, I
With,
am
how
flipping
much
down.
health you have. Yeah. I was on the assumption you were flipping down, so I was not planning on it.
So wait, you used Jubilee's action to exhaust, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My turn's done.
Wait, what did you do?
I put out 2 upgrades.
I blinked. After you play an attack event, exhaust to get +1 attack. All right. And after, you can ignore the crisis. Hey, look at you, my thwarting buddy.
Well, I'm actually excited for acute control to some degree because it means that I can just do like free 2 damage because all these guys have guard at some point.
So I'm gonna put priority target out, and I am going to blast using exploit weakness.
Sure.
So that's 3 damage, and that's the extra 3 life. So I get to draw 2 cards. And please be something that I want. I mean, counterintelligence isn't terrible. I have 2 training missions and no allies. You know what's great? Remember how I said I don't care about whatever? I might have lied about that.
Field commander?
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to just exhaust to get rid of target for elimination because I don't want to be targeted for elimination. Got to be honest. I'm going to flip down. I'm X-Mansion myself because I am greedy like that.
Such a team player.
I'm going to spend both mission trainings. Nobody has extra resources, right? Because I am actually 1 short of counterintelligence and danger room.
Sorry.
Do I just hold danger room? Oh, no. When I flip down, I can search for a tactic. Boom. Hey. I found a use for my tactics, guys. Exploit weakness. That is an endgame card if I have ever seen one. So 1, 2 to play counterintelligence, which prevents 3 threat from being added, which seems good, and 1, 2 for danger room. All right, I promise I will do something at some point ever about this threat. Not quite there yet. Not quite useful. I'm getting there. At some point, I will be useful. All right, ready up, draw up. Hey, I got my visor and full blast. That seems good. Remember how I said it's going to be useful for threat? Maybe not.
I got Shadow and Steel.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. Sweet. And Terence is first, which I don't know if that's good or not.
I'm not first. Mary's still first.
Well, Shadow and Steel is a defensive event.
Yeah.
Got it. I remember now.
See, I did not flip down, so you can now play it.
All right. Well, I'm discarding counterintelligence to prevent the 3 acceleration that happens at the beginning of the turn.
Nice. Team player right there.
I mean, look at me. That's what I do. That's what I do, Terence. All right, Mary, you're getting attacked. Are you Shadow and stealing?
Yes.
What are you stealing?
I guess I'll use those 2 to pay for Shadow and Steel, so that prevents all damage and deals 4 damage to him.
Seems good. Seems like that's how we win. But we still, I guess, have to do this. If target for elimination is attached to somebody, deal this card face down. So
it's a future problem for someone.
I mean, for you in 2 seconds. And because they got quick strike too, which is wonderful. I'm sure that's what you were hoping for. All right, Terence, you are about to get attacked. How are you dealing with this mold issue that we're facing?
I think I'll just defend that.
Alrighty. That's a smart move because you would have taken 5 in your face. So now he is scheming against me. When he schemes against you, so what is when? Is that at the beginning, at the end?
Beginning.
All right, so first thing we do is discard until we find a sentinel and put it into play. Engage with us. With us, I mean me. But we don't do its one revealed effect, so that's freaking amazing. And then he doesn't get a boost card, though, for this activation. So
yeah, because this is essentially the boost, right?
He adds 2. We got one more over here. And that is that. All right, Mary, why don't you take your encounter card? Well, I guess we should all take our encounter cards. I haven't seen Shadows of the Past. Anybody ready to drink? Hold on, where's my drink?
All right.
Let's do this. I got a whole bottle here.
Got Relentless Robots.
So if you're engaged with a thing, you can't... Oh, this is at 9?
Yeah.
I wish we had a Justice player. I gotta be honest, my threat removal's not great, apparently. Like, I'm counting on Storm too much. I might need some Terence help on this one. Maybe we shouldn't have put Storm in here. Huh. Maybe that was a bad call.
I was expecting you to thwart a lot in the beginning.
2, and then 6 more. So up to 8.
Yeah.
When defeated, deal 2 damage to each sentinel enemy. Wow. That ain't happening. I mean, I'm looking at the rest of the board with all this threat everywhere. Huh. Maybe I should switch back to Storm. Did we save this game at the beginning, by the way? I don't think we did. It's not great. When revealed, alter ego. Each minion engaged with you schemes. If you are not engaged with a minion, master mold schemes. Well, that is freaking fantastic, in fact. To just add 1 for this. That was amazing. That was my favorite draw I've ever had in any game ever.
Wait, is it each minion engaged 2 schemes if you're not engaged with the minion? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not engaged with a minion, then he would have schemed, which would have brought out another ally, and that would have been real bad. Thank God I flipped to alter ego. That's all I'm going to say. That helped the whole team there. That was like teamwork personified. If you all want to kill mine, I can kill Terence's, although then I'm not really scheming, although honestly I don't have a whole lot to scheme anyway.
I mean, Magneto and I can kill my dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do have a full blast is the only reason I mentioned that.
Have a what?
Full blast?
Full blast?
Yeah.
I mean, you can still do it on yours.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so I'm exhausted. I'm going to spend Plan of Attack and Solid to play Surprise Attack.
Surprise!
Shadowcat Surprise. Deal 3 damage.
So wait, what did
Ready
you do
myself.
first? Oh, you never mind.
Flip. Spend these 2 to play Lockheed.
Lockheed seems good.
Am I removing threat off of Find the Prisoners?
Yeah, I think so. I'd love to get that. I'd love to get Storm out. She will definitely help with threat.
How much can you thwart this turn, Peter? Tactical Brilliance, huh?
2. Plus 3. 5. I could thwart for 5.
You can clear that?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna have Magneto just kill this guy. If
Yep.
you're cool with that.
Can I use your helicarrier?
Sure.
No, you don't get rid of targeted for elimination. Or are you going to get rid of it?
Do I thwart? I think I get rid of it, right? This thing sucks.
Yeah, it does. All right.
Do you want my helicarrier? Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
not yet. Not yet. It's my turn. So I'm spending 2 for my tactical quartz visor because that seems good. Oh, I got to search for a... Please tell me I have any tactic that's 0 in this deck. I don't really care about anything else. Oh, there we go. -1 attack. Sure. That one seems fine. That is my last tactic in the deck. Good to know. Don't need to flip down. And I do have a helicarrier, by the way, so you didn't need to find me one. All right, so I will put this tactic on the Sentinel.
I mean, you can Tactical Brilliance to get priority target from your discard, right? And just use that to help pay for Tactical Brilliance.
Well, I don't need to because I have this Fortitude, that I was going to use, which
Oh.
also lets me stun him.
What if you put that on the villain? Because I was gonna say, Terence, you can use the X-Jet. That's why I wanted your helicarrier, is to leave the X-Jet open for Jubilee.
So
And
you
then she
want me?
can kill this.
Well, let me hold this card for now then, because that is a good point.
For the priority target?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not going to get to heal. So hold on. Let me go ahead and thwart this for 2. Let me go ahead and use again.
I mean,
Fortitude.
you should heal with your mansion first before you flip up.
You are correct, sir. Yes. I will heal myself for 1. All right, so I'm going to use this just for the... And please put your cards up here so I remember what they were at the end of the game. All right. Yes. So I use 2 to spend for Tactical Genius, remove 3 threat, and I get to search for a tactic. We all know which one I'm searching for.
You want? Can I remove the threat and flip this? I assume this is the one you want.
Yeah, I mean the one that we're...
All right, and then you can spend the 1 per storm or whatever, right?
Wait, do I have to spend something?
No, when you defeat a minion, you can spend 1 to basically choose one of the face down allies. So you can pick Storm now and then pull her out.
Ah, well, yep, that'll happen. That might be what practice defense is for. We'll see. Okay, so now that he's got this. All right, so just as a reminder, Ruby Quartz Visor, exhaust a card to generate a lightning resource for your optic blast ability. That attack gains piercing and ranged, which is good, by the way, because now all those toughs don't really mean as much to us. And it's an action also. But putting the thing on is not an action. So that's the only negative. All right, so I use this to pay for it. Then to pay for full blast, I will use counterintelligence.
Game time?
Game time. Yeah, I'll use game time. So that is 3 damage. Plus full blast does an extra 8 damage and overkill. So that's 11 total damage with piercing, ranged, and overkill. So that's 2 there and 9 on the boss, if you wouldn't mind taking that off.
So down 29.
Yep. And I get to draw 2 cards because of my target priority.
You could give Mary tough. You could be super nice.
Real good. Okay, hold on. Now, I am going to spend... It doesn't really matter because I'm going to probably put Polaris out as well. So I'm going to spend Practice Defense to pull out Storm. And she goes right into play.
Pay 1 resource of any type, choose a face and ally here, and put into play under your control.
I mean, that seems wonderful. All right. All right.
Wait, should I... Wait, what is in here?
Oh, you're saying to give Mary tough?
I
almost feel like I should give myself tough, right? No, wait. He gets stunned also. I forgot earlier. But he's stalwart, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you give Mary tough, she can use it as a resource with titanium muscles.
I mean, she could.
And then you just jump,
if I use myself as tough, then I don't die. Which also seems good. Go ahead and take tough.
That's why
I'll be a team player. I'm just being a goofball. I know you all are shocked by me being a goofball.
Wait, so were you not using your X-Jet? I guess this is like way too retcon at this point, but it's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, she's got a lot of resources now. All right. So, should I focus on main for this turn? Or do you want me to start bringing down this? I can't. I can get it down 5 points.
I would like to, just because in case you get a Sentinel, it means you can't thwart it.
Mary, can you get it down? But the problem is then this is like... What? 8 away from losing us the game and advance away with no real way to deal with it. And we've got an acceleration too.
That's your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off main. I mean that's a loss. It's not a loss condition, I guess, but well, yeah. So if it's not a loss condition, do we care?
The second one I think just gives you more Sentinels. like when you
And
get it,
we're
everyone
dealing with
gets
them
an
pretty
organ.
easily. Fine, I'll focus on main, or I'll focus on this. So 1, 2, and then I get to push 2 somewhere else. They'll go here because I don't care about acceleration. Should I
I've
thwart
noticed.
just 1 for her? Is that worth it?
It's up to you, sure.
I mean, there's nothing else to do with her. I mean, I guess I could punch for 2, which doesn't seem great. All right, so that's down to 4. Storm can clear that next turn. All right, we're good. Mary, you haven't gone yet. Go for it.
Yeah, can I steal your helicarrier?
Yep.
Please get martial prowess out, and then that'll help with my steel fists. And I will attack for 3.
Wait, don't you get 2 from this? Or did you already use that?
Already used it.
Ah, okay. So you attack for 3?
Yep.
Yeah. You don't want to do your 1 thwart?
My whole 1 thwart.
All right,
Hey,
so
Locky thwarted for a whole 1.
I mean, so did Polaris. Slowly but surely,
Ready to
Terrence.
drop?
Slowly but surely.
I'm the punchy guy.
You are the punchy guy.
I'm also the punchy.
Oh, I've got under
girl.
surveillance, by the way. And Angel and Beast. So I'm definitely flipping down. In case you didn't want me to. Too bad, suckers. Alright, so we add 4 to the main, which gets it 4 away from losing. Oh, did we do nothing with Jubilee?
I didn't have anything.
Okay, I guess we're doing nothing
Yeah.
with Jubilee this turn. That's fine. Alright, so Terrence, you are being attacked by Mr. Mold, as I like to call him.
It sounds really disgusting.
He's
Don't
my
want to be
friend.
attacked by a mold.
Mr. Mold, Mr. Mold. Everybody loves Mr. Mold. Anyway, you doing something?
I think I'll probably just block here.
Alrighty. So that's 3 plus nothing is nothing because you had phased. And now you're solid. Are you... Oh, no, that's toe-to-toe. That's not what I thought it was. Alright, so now I am being attacked. And nobody loves me, so maybe I take this to the face. Of course, that could be death. So should I just Polaris it? I'll Polaris it. Attached to a Sentinel minion. Well, there are none, so get out of here. That wouldn't have killed me. That would have just been a flesh wound. A flesh wound.
Sounds like killing you.
I got better. So Mary, are you getting punched in your face, or what are you doing?
Yep.
Oh, there's Kitty's obligation. You know whose obligation we
I mean,
haven't seen? The one who's...
I mean, Colossus is in that picture.
Yeah. You know whose obligation hasn't been pulled? The person who actually has his visor at this point. It's wonderful.
You just might lose it. It's fine.
I mean, your definition
have better control.
your definition of it being fine is not the same as mine. I got to be honest. All right. So Terrence, why don't you draw your 2 bad cards? Because we don't have a real thwarter here. Wow. Or just take 3. That's fine.
I just expect you to be playing symbiote suit. So.
I mean, only if it hurts you, Terrence. Only if it hurts you.
Search.
Oh, there's one.
Oh. Is that this thing? Cool. Oh, cool. Can you get Operation Zero Tolerance? I think that's from the Discord file.
Wait, what? Wait, why are
It's
you
like
finding that?
the one
Oh,
reveal.
this one.
Yeah. It's a
Wait.
good friend.
Wait, what is this? Force response after the enemy attacks and defeats an ally. Place the ally face down if there are X face down allies. So wait, this is like another way to lose.
Yeah, but you can get rid of it.
It says
That's
don't
why you,
chomp.
Yeah,
No,
that's
are you
why
kidding me? That's
for-
where I'm going to start dumping all the stuff on. I don't care about this. We're not chumping. I mean,
as
between
the person who just jumped.
between the two of you, all right, if I'm the only one chumping, do you really think we're losing to this? X is
I mean, you
3
do
more
have
than the
you do have enough allies to cost us the game by chumping.
I mean, well, maybe you all should think about that and start blocking for me. That's all I'm saying. All right. So, and it's only if they're defeated by blocking, right? Yeah. Ow. You all are. It's fine. One reveal. Discard an upgrade or support you control. So here's the question. Knowing full well that my obligation hasn't come out and there's literally one card left. Or, well, let me double check. Can somebody search? Because I might get rid of my visor. Which sounds silly.
Does it feel bad?
It's a 50-50 chance if my obligation hasn't come up that is it.
It's not in here, no.
All right, so I think I get rid of my visor, right? Boom, done.
All right.
It's gonna feel real good when this is my
you think that's
obligation.
it?
Come on, it better be. Lost visor, boom! That feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. Search your hand, deck, and discard pile and play area for the Ruby Court visor. Place it face down under this card. Cyclops cannot attack. Alter ego action. Exhaust it and add it to your hand and remove it from the game. Oh, that felt so good. By the way, come on, that was expert play. There.
I feel like that's when you get George Stacy's dad, like you lose them. It's like with grief.
But that was like an expert play. Come on, Terence. Choosing to discard that instead of something that was useful.
I feel like losing George Stacy's worse because there's almost always stuff under him.
Well,
all that stuff
it's worse because half the time this thing is in your discard. Like, I never get this early, by the way. So, like, yeah, that's one of the few times. And I had a double resource to pay for it. All right, I do have under surveillance to help us not lose to threat next turn, but I do feel like I should probably thwart at least some. I mean, that sounds like a beast problem, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay for beast and alter ego, you can danger room them, right?
And then I get a double resource out to put under surveillance in. I feel like all that makes a lot of sense.
I'm just expecting Mary to solve all my problems right now. But you were first player.
So
you do have Magneto though, right?
I do have Magneto. Do you want me to get rid of this one at least? Or start.
Do you need my helicarrier, Mary?
No.
I could heal Lockheed if you want to when I go down.
How much do you need? Lockheed's like a 1/1 dude.
I know.
How much do you need? How much damage are you doing this turn?
Who are you referring to?
Oh, that's
Mary. I assume you're doing.
I'm doing nothing.
Not because you're thwarting.
Yeah, my goal is to thwart this turn.
I can do 10.
So you can kill this guy?
And this guy. Hey, you know what's real good? That this is Shadows of the Past.
I don't have to touch Sentinel Mark 8, right?
Should I kill him with Magneto? This one?
I mean, you don't have to. I can just do. I can do clobber. I'm gonna clobber. Oh. Yeah, I will clobber. Master Mold, because they have guard and use EQ control to kill Sentinel Mark 2.
Wait, what? Oh,
you
can.
Oh wait, no, I'm not in phase though. Never mind. Yeah, just have Magneto kill him.
Well, don't forget you can use clobber twice. So you're not in phase right now, but you could like poke him or something to help Mary out. Is yours just overkill or anything, or?
I'll be able to kill him.
Yeah, I'll just do my thing. Just have Magneto kill him. It's fine.
I mean, Magneto does have 2 thwarting, Like we're just like ignoring that. But that is fine. And
or we could. So I could hit him with the steel fist, so that'll do 5 damage, and you can finish him off with Magneto, and then the Sentinel. I've got this energy that I could use to power Jubilee, and she could take out the Sentinel.
but I have to do Jubilee.
Oh, that's right.
She have X-Jet though.
She what? Oh, yes, we
She
could
has
X-Jet.
X-Jet.
So
Yeah.
you want to do that to poke it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and do you want to punch for 5 now?
Yes.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. Steel Fist.
Alright, so that's 5 on this one?
Yep.
I'm not going to kill him yet. Never
All right.
mind. I was thinking I could get priority target, but I can't. Never mind. So I will kill him now. It doesn't matter. I was trying to get those 2 card draw. I got addicted to it. I've gotten 6 cards from that this game. Okay. So it is still my turn. So we've used Jubilee's power. We use that. So Beast has to be first, and I want to be face down when I do that. So let's do this. Oh, hold on. Did we want to pay for an ally? I mean, that seems good, right? Shadowcat? Oh.
Yeah, don't pay for Shadowcat.
That seems not great. So should we pay for Dust? She seems
Sure.
not great. I mean, she's good for 1, I guess. I don't know if I have the extra 1, though. I don't. So, never mind. Not doing it. Alright. So, Storm's going to do 4. So, 1, 2. And then 2 more. And then add 2 to this one. Because I don't give a crap about this one.
I mean, do you want Magneto to thwart? Because I can just clobber the Sentinel.
It's fine. I mean, that's the question, right? Do you thwart as well as Magneto, or?
Well, I'm not ready, so I can't thwart.
Well, then, there's that.
Yeah, why don't we just have Magneto thwart, I guess.
So that means there's a Sentinel with 3 out here. I mean, don't worry about it, dude. Unless you really have nothing better to do.
No, I mean, I'll just clobber the villain.
I mean,
like...
yeah, that seems good. All right, so I'm going to flip down. I finally get to use my danger room. Oh,
You gonna heal?
I'm going to thwart, actually. Then I'm going to flip down. Because I don't want my visor back this turn. I want it next turn, if that makes sense. Because I don't want it to just sit in my hand. I'm not going to be able to play it this turn. So, I mean, I could, but that goes against everything I find holy and good about this world. So I'm not going to do it. So I spend 4 to put Beast into play. Because I have this. Oh, wait. Yes, this one. I get to put a training on. Mission training, which by the way I have 3 of now because that became an issue last game. And when I put Beast in, I get to search for a resource. I can't get the one I just used to play it, but guess what? I'm going to get the one I used to... Well, whatever. I'm getting a double resource, and I'm putting under surveillance in. I'm not going to waste everybody's time by actually looking for it.
And then Beast is gonna do things.
Beast is going to thwart, obviously, for 3, because that seems good. Off of main. Just so we don't lose it, because I don't have any counter tech right now. I will take care of this. Did we put 4 on last time or only 3? I can't remember. I think it was 4. Yeah, because it was at 14. Yep. All right. Oh, I could search for a thing. Do you want me to put a thing on
You don't have
it?
anything else.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I don't. I can search for a thing and not do anything with it. Who should I heal? Me, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not going to heal myself with this. So unless you want me to do Lockheed.
No.
Okay. All right, Mary. Sorry that took a while, but I feel like everybody was involved there. By the way, you know it's great. I'm 90% sure that this is Shadows of the Past because I don't remember seeing it, which means it's going to be a boost card.
That's good.
How good is it that it could have been Lost Visor or Shadows of the Past that came up, and it was Lost Visor in that situation? Like, it could have been the opposite, and that would have
sucked. And then you'd feel real bad.
That would have been real feel bad.
Yep. But it did work out that turn, so...
I mean, I feel like I planned it that way. When I cheated and when people weren't looking, I switched the cards around to get it the way I wanted.
Alright, so I'm going to do an attack with Skilled Strike, so I'm going to hit for 5.
Seems good.
And then I'm going to use this energy to get Death Focus out.
Nice. Alright, Terence. It's you, buddy.
Clobber.
Clobber does what?
Back to my
3?
hand. 3.
Are you flipping?
Yeah, I'm flipping it.
Well, are you going to clobber again? Are you sure you want to flip there? Because if you're clobbering again...
I'd rather have unclobbable out.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I hold clobber?
I mean, in solid form, it only costs you 1. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Right? Because you get to use the resource from the solid. That's your call. By the way, you're not close to end at the end of your deck. Neither of you. And I have 5 cards left.
Well,
I did draw 6
yourself.
extra cards from priority targets.
Plus you have native card search, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. All right, so everybody's done. Ready up, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did he? No, he ended up attacking, right? We didn't
Yep.
retcon. Okay, I was about to say, because should he be taking damage? Hey, everybody, I get an extra encounter card. Got that going for us. Oh, shoot! You know what just happened there, right?
Should have held a card, bro.
You know what just happened there. Son of a dog, diggity dog. We just got an acceleration also on that garbage. Oh, Terence, why did you make me flip down? Shut it, Terence. It's all your fault. What the?
Okay.
Oh!
Sounds
Why?
like a you problem.
See, this is why you don't play Marvel Champions with Terence. Anybody out there, if you see him at a con, avoid him. It's all his fault.
I mean, on the plus side, you have Ruby Quartz Visor, right? So, you'll just be able to Optic Blast Mr. Sinister and get rid of his stuff.
I mean, will I be able to get it? Oh, that is so bad. It's so bad to sit here knowing what this is. I'm going to pre-drink.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, man. Pre-drinking's always been a thing. So we have to add 5 to the main scheme now, also, by the way. That doesn't feel great, especially when he's about to scheme and bring out a stupid sentinel. Oh, Terence, what just happened to me? This is... I did it to myself is the worst part of all of this.
I mean, you can blame me if it makes you feel better.
Oh, it's so bad, Terence. It's so bad. All right, so we added 5. Now he's going to scheme against me. Let's just scheme it out right now. Like, why not? Right before you guys got to go. So it's 2. Oh, no, but that's not how it works. Oh, this goes up to 22 now. Hey,
yeah,
Terence, I did something good.
Yeah,
I put it under surveillance out.
We were counting on that. I don't know why you were freaking out.
We totally were counting on that. Nobody was freaking out. Why? I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Oh, and of all jobbers to put in play, this little jobber who doesn't search for Operation Zero because, well, first of all, it's in play, but second of all, it only just puts him in play. So that's 2. And then 1 more from this little Mark II Sentinel. This isn't Shadows of the Past. It's got to be something else, Terence. I mean, the only good news if it's Shadows of the Past is, we have a fresh deck for it to go into the discard pile. So that's not bad. Watch, it's not shadows. Like I totally missed. I just missed it. All right. Anyway, Mary, you do anything about this? You gonna use your defense?
I'm just gonna take it to the face.
Well, you have tough, so I feel like that's 6 damage. I'm glad you didn't defend and use this, because that would have been 5 and made everyone real sad.
Yeah.
All right. Varden says, "Breath, Peter, breath." Or breathe. I think. Wait, breathe and breath are spelled the same. I just realized that.
Doesn't breathe have an E at the end?
Yes.
Shut it. Why are you telling people I'm illiterate, Terence? Why you gotta point that out to the people?
I'm gonna take this boost card so we can move on, and I'll quick shift.
Draw 2 cards. Seems good.
There's one of those advances. That feels good.
You know, I wish Shadows of the Path.
Into another card, and then I will also
surprise attack. I mean, come on. There's 0 chance you don't surprise attack. So how many is that? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. We good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Let's draw a card. And, yeah, why don't you guys go first with your encounter cards? Because I don't want to flip this one. It's not shadows! I screwed up! I miscounted! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! That feels good again! Oh, it feels good to be stupid. I was right about the visor thing, but I was wrong about shadows. I must have missed it. Oh. Watch, this is going to be shadows now. Come on. Here it is. Oh, no. Even better. This is a not my problem, Terence.
Yeah, they have slots for that, Peter, up here.
I mean, I was about to put it on top of your hero. I just wanted you to be, like, forever permanently phased. All right, Mary.
All right. Oh, no.
No, you're just getting Surge.
No. It goes on this little jobber. Who cares?
4 hit points? It's fine.
And retaliate 1? Oh, no. Whatever shall we
Mary.
do? Oh. All right, this is obligation turn.
Okay.
Wait, do you both have to be alter ego? Oh, you have, like, a standard one. Like, where you can just flip it and exhaust right now.
Yeah, but she can flip up. I have to go into alter ego.
That means I lose a tough.
Oh, wait, you're not going to exhaust?
I am.
Oh, because you can't do 2 toughs on the... But when you flip up, you get your second tough, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Oh, this is removed from the game. Boom, boom, boom. We'll put it over here with these Shadows of the Past that didn't happen this turn. Ha ha! Woo! All right, Mary, you are first.
You did my 4 damage for my surprise attack, right?
Sure. I did.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
Ooh, you got a hand cannon and a mean swing. Those things are nice.
And when I flip down, I get to...
Ah, yes. Where you at, Terence? You always used to remind me of that when I did my flippity flips. You gotta be the Mary reminder now.
Ah! What happened? Oh, there it is.
What did Mary do?
She forgot to... When she flips down, after you change form, shuffle a Colossus card.
Search, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remind her, Terence.
For Miles?
Yes, that's my Miles reminder.
Okay.
I still haven't played Colossus, so it is not in my my memory, muscle memory.
Oh, I know what we'll do. Maybe we'll talk about our favorite hero from this set so far. That could be part of our discussion too.
Yeah. This is so hard.
Gotta put hand cannon in, right? Oh,
yeah.
But follow through is real good too. I see your dilemma.
Do you want a helicarrier?
You have extra, don't forget too.
Yeah.
Oh, and you got these 2 jobbers.
really use these because I'm exhausted anyway, so this turn is kind of just putting things out.
All right. So you got a hand cannon and follow through. That's not the worst set of stuff ever. What are you doing with these, if anything?
Ooh, let's see.
He does have retaliate and 4 hit points, so they can't kill him without help.
Right.
You could just Jubilee and Magneto if you really wanted.
Yeah, so use the X-Jet for Jubilee. So she can do 2 damage.
Okay.
And it's not an attack, so she won't take any damage from that.
Oops. Yep.
And then Magneto can finish him off.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Sweet. Terence?
Do you need Helicarrier? Do you want Helicarrier?
I mean, I could use Helicarrier to get Helicarrier, but no, I don't need it per se.
I guess I will flip down.
Terrence, I'm the only idiot who's allowed to flip down.
To get rid of this thing?
Do you want to thwart first?
Do you want me to thwart first?
Asking for a friend? And
I
get rid of that next turn? Does it matter which turn you get rid of it?
No.
Alright, what are you thwarting? Main, or do you want to get rid of one of these sides? I feel like we have to do main, right?
Main?
Oh, by the way, Mary, did you want to pay 1 to get an ally?
The crap you should... Well, someone should grab Dust. Just, I guess, unless we want it removed.
Could she use your Helicarrier to pay for Dust?
No. Because
she didn't have a resource, right? So
yeah.
So yeah, we can't get Dust. Never mind. All right, so you thwarted, then you flip down.
Yeah. I'll just burn these, I guess. Flip to solid so I can heal 2. And then pay for this. And burn my energy. Who needs that? Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, yes, I would like your Helicarrier. I don't know exactly how or when or why, but I have a lot of stuff that I want to play this turn. I'm going to use X-Mansion. Anybody need healing particularly over anybody else, or should I use it on me to just get closer to full?
I mean, Mare's at 50% health, but yeah, you should use it on yourself because you have the lowest.
Well, and I don't naturally have tough. So I want Phoenix and I want Helicarrier this turn. So I'm going to search through my deck. I think I'm going to get another one of these exploit weakness cards because I still feel like they're endgame and we're not quite there yet. Right?
Yeah. Need my card draw.
All right. So, oh yeah, I got to exhaust to get my visor. That's the other thing I need. Oh man. So
well, I'll give you Helicarrier.
All right. Well, I'll use Helicarrier and my 2 exploit weaknesses to put my Helicarrier in. I'm 1 short, by the way.
Of what? Just hold visor.
What? Yeah, so I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to put Phoenix in.
And then put an attachment on her.
Yep. Which is why I'm doing it while I am in this form. Oops. Yeah, but I can game time, so that's good. Unfortunately, Storm, the one I would love to be able to game time, is the only one that doesn't have an attachment on him. Or her. I can do 6. I could thwart up to 9 with my allies right now. do I focus main? Or do I get rid of this? I mean, this is stupid. I just get rid of main, right? And I worry about that later?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I could do 9 just with these two. And then 4 more with Storm. So that's 13 I could do. So maybe I do get rid of this and do 5 off of main. What do you think?
Sure.
So what's the best way to get to 8? I don't think I have a good way to get to 8, though, is the problem. Because these are in multiples of 3. Right? So it's 3, 6. So I'll do 1, 2, 3 off of here, 3 off of main. Everybody else is gone, right?
Yes.
Well, maybe I just don't move 2 with Storm. And just be okay with that. She'll just take 2 off, and then I will game time. And it doesn't matter which one. And just thwart 3 more. So that'd be total 5, right? Oh, this is a victory card.
2 damage.
Oh, does it do it to the boss too?
Isn't every Sentinel?
Sentinel enemy, yep.
Yep.
Sweet. As I had planned. And I'll just hold visor.
Well, if you had it planned, you could have
Gotten 2 more
used
off.
it to kill. No, you could have used it and Jubilee to kill the 1 Sentinel. And then Magneto could have done something else, I guess, but
Well,
that's fine.
I mean, we had to wait till my turn, so yes. All right, ready up, drop. Do 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 do. So it's,
There's my card draw. All right.
oh, Mary's got a turn coming. All right, so we're sitting on 17 over here.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and you're down. Oh wait, why am I down? I should have flipped up. Sorry. I definitely did not mean to be down. I only drew 5 cards, so clearly I intended to be up. Okay. Yeah, we might lose this scheme here, but that's fine. Oh no, probably not, because that's right. He just brings a Sentinel in, so that's not as big a deal.
Depends on which Sentinel, I guess.
Nah, it's fine. All right, so Mary, you're getting attacked. At some point, you can use that defense card.
See.
Oh,
Yeah.
but then you have
I
to
think I'm gonna
exhaust
get-
yourself. That's a negative. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I'll use it. Let's see. What do I want?
Wait, she doesn't have to exhaust herself for Brazen Defense.
Well, if she wants it to save a tough, there's no point otherwise, right? I guess it deals 3 damage.
Yeah, you use it on a minion or something.
So did you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it.
So you're
hopefully.
blocking 5. He attacks for 3. Plus 2 more. Boom. That's all 5. You keep all your toughs. And does 3 back, right?
Yep.
Sweet. All right. That works. All right, Terence. You are an alter ego. So he's going to search for a minion to put into play with you.
I have this dreading feeling.
This is not. There's no minions anytime soon. Oh, there it is.
Freaking Mark 8? It is the Mark 8.
Yes, it is. So he thwarts for 3, and he
Which pushes it over.
schemes for 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, it does not. Wait, 22? Yes, that's exactly enough. Son of a gun.
Oh.
I knew it.
Oh,
Had this feeling.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
It's fine. He would have thwarted for 1 more over. If that
Shuffle
made
the
you feel any
encounter
better.
discard pile into the encounter deck. Search player discard cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion. So wait, we all have to do that? Is that what's going on here? Before they activate against me? Is that what just happened?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that doesn't seem wonderful, everybody. So we're starting with who? Terence?
No, Mary, first player.
It's just put into play, right?
Yes. So we got that going for us.
Well, this also goes down to 3, so you got that going for you.
Well, I mean, literally, if it had been anything else beside that one, we would have been fine. Hey, there's Shadows. Like, that was literally the one minion that was, like, the problem. Wait, why did you put it? Why is this attachment here, Terence?
Because it's force response.
Oh, it's not. Oh, mine's also when revealed. Oh, he's not revealed. That's right. No, yours isn't revealed either, Terence. This shouldn't be here. All right. So
that insert virus program feels real good right now.
So I'm getting attacked right now.
He also thwarts for 1.
Oh, we're still in that phase? Yeah. All right. So there's that. And then we lose if we lose this, right?
Yep.
We have to 24. And it's just Sentinels get guard. Yeah. All right. So I'm about to get attacked for 6 plus a boost. Do I see what the boost is and then potentially block the second one, or just block this first one? What do we think?
I mean, there's what, a 3 attack that doesn't have a boost, and then a 3 attack that has a boost. I mean, are you not just gonna chomp with Storm? She has 1 half left.
She thwarts for 4 though. Give the villain tough status. So it's just 3, and then I take 3 more. So Storm is gone forever, by the way. Into this
until you clear Operation Zero Tolerance.
Yeah, guess what? She's gone forever, by the way. In case you were wondering what just happened there, she's gone forever. I mean, can you guys kill faster, please? Like, I can't hold on, Captain.
Oh, you have priority target though. That's nice.
Wait, who has priority target?
You do in your hand.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And with my visor, I just blast this, and tough doesn't matter. So we got that going for us. Okay. So yeah, drawing counter cards, Mary. Good news, Shadows is out. I saw that. It's fine.
All right, you get a minion first. Here you go. Quick strike for 2. So you lose tough.
Oh. Man.
And then he thwarts for 4.
2. No, that other one doesn't thwart. It's just the villain schemes.
Oh.
Wait, why do I have it? Why did I get a Sentinel?
When he schemes against you, you put a Sentinel on the play.
Oh, okay.
And it still does quick strike because it's... Oh. So this does do when revealed. Oh, so you get a target for an elimination. Good on you. Wait, no. This should have been removed from the game. No. Nope. Yeah, removed from the game. F that.
I mean,
oh, look. It's a quick striker. For 2 more. All right. So, hey, you guys like to attack, right? Colossus? Mr.
Yeah, I probably
Exhausted.
should have removed this last turn.
Removed what?
My obligation.
Oh, crap. You know what we forgot to do is put a future pass card in. I'm just going to do it now. And I'll write it in our campaign log for Nimrod's Portal. when we beat that scheme, we should have added that in. I was like, at least we don't have future pass cards. Oh yeah, wait, we should. I got a feeling. All right, so there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yep.
Should we prioritize, or we're just gonna go?
What are you prioritizing?
Well, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, mine's an easy blast. I gotta flip down almost with 3 health.
Virus program. What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, which card? Where?
Virus program. 2 damage to every single minion in play.
10? I can get 6. 8.
I can get 4. I can get 4.
I mean, is that better than using those things to attack? I mean, does it actually... It gets rid of 1 minion. That's it. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying... I don't know.
It does.
You can't flip
Assuming
forms
you kill
right
this
now, can
one.
you?
No, I can't flip down. I can flip up.
Oh, okay.
It does do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2, 14 damage across the table.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this
that's
just
worth.
gets rid of tough, which we don't need to anyway. Although if that happens,
I'm not even counting that.
All right.
But I mean, I don't know if I can kill everything in front of me.
Well, if you do 3 to 1, now how can you thwart for 4? Are you just looking at these two?
Airwalk.
Oh, so Airwalk's 4. In addition to, you got these two also. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Although we don't really need to thwart the main right now. Yeah, man. Do what you want. We got to... I feel like we got to get rid of this one, but I don't know. I have priority target and ricochet beam, so I can actually get rid of him.
Oh, you can?
If I get some help with resources, I can. I will need your helicarrier, and then I can get rid of him. Or Mary's Quinjet, either one, or X-Jet. Then I will be able to get rid of him. If we get rid of this, like it is this, and I can do it.
I see. Hold on. Okay.
I guess theoretically I can do it without that. Now that I think about it, without your helicarrier. So if you need it, use it. Because I just realized I don't have to put my visor in first. I will be drawing 2 cards to help pay for my visor. So, yeah, if you need it, use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should actually to clobber one of these things, right? So that'll kill that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need the resource. Oh, well, hold on. Do you need this? Oh, yeah, quick shift is too good not to.
Yeah, but unfortunately I can't get back to phase, but it still will prevent me from taking a bunch of damage.
Yeah. So wait, did you remove 4 from here?
I did.
Okay. Because it was still on there.
Oh, wait. I flipped up. I can burn Ready to Rumble to ready.
Oh, so there you go. Now you can get back to phased. Do you do 2 or 3?
I hit for all. Well, I just play Clobber. I can hit for 3.
So why don't you hit this one, and you get rid of both ears? We'll get rid of all 3 ears. The problem is nobody else is getting rid of their stuff. So you're gonna have to help me. Well, I'm gonna be face down. I feel like.
Do you need help, Mary? I guess you just have this guy, right?
Yeah, just this guy. And I think it would be good if I flipped down this turn.
I mean, I have to go down. I have 3 health, and I mean, I guess I could chump.
Yeah. No, I can stay up for another turn.
Well, hold on. Don't forget we got this too. So actually, why were you thinking flip down? So you could help Mary get rid of this one. I don't know. You guys decide. I'm not smart enough to figure this out.
So clearing that kills both of these guys. You said you can do the 6 here.
I can, yes.
And you're killing your guy, at least this one.
No, I don't know if I can do that anymore.
Okay. I'm not using my helicarrier.
I mean, you can attack with Jubilee, by the way.
Yes, I was thinking.
So you could get rid of my guy if you wanted, or you could put 4 on him.
I mean, or Mary's guy, right? Like that's the same.
Well, is Mary getting rid of him or no?
Well, she slipped down. She has no events
So
because
no.
she defended to prevent the tough.
I mean, this is going to be 4 threat. So yeah, I guess get rid of Mary's. We'll deal with the threat on a future turn. I mean, I've got thwarters here, so it's fine.
Okay, so do I just do 4 to this guy?
Yeah, I think that's the call.
And
wait, did Jubilee have 2 damage on her?
No, I just put it on her.
Okay, I was about to say that can't be right.
I'm assuming you're using X-Jet, right?
Who, Mary?
You.
Why would I use X-Jet?
To pay for all your crap.
No, it's fine.
I mean, whatever. Like Jubilee can go down to 1 health. There isn't anything that damages her.
And I mean, worst case scenario, I can X-Mansion her.
Kill her. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I need because I'm going to be drawing 2 cards, and I would love one of them to be an ally. So if I draw an ally, I might be using more than I was planning on using. Right now, I don't necessarily need anything. It just depends. I mean, actually, crew quarters going out would be nice too, right? So that would cost 2 extra resources.
Anyways, I am done.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yes.
All right.
It's not going to do...
Target prioritizing this one over here. Why did you flip this down? I'm confused. Wait. Is that flipped down on yours?
No.
That is...
They're all straight up on mine.
That is interesting. All right. So, yeah. So hopefully that is a self-correcting problem. All right. So I'm going to do 3 and 3.
Cool.
To get rid of
that
this.
Pops.
So that does
4 people off the board.
Hold on. So this takes
that goes
off
victory.
Victory, yeah.
Yes, good call.
So 1.
I mean, I wish it
2,
didn't, honestly.
3, 4, all gone, and then 2 on here.
Do I spend 1 to get this ally? How does this work?
This tough goes away, right?
Well, you didn't defeat, right? Because the size game did.
Oh no, not this one. It's this one. After X-Men ally enters play. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right.
Oh yeah, you if you were an alter ego, you could definitely danger room that.
But I would have to defeat it to be able to spend the resource, right?
Yes.
Does that include my allies defeating it or no?
I assume not, because they probably mean you, the hero, not you, the player.
All right, I'm not going to use your helicarrier yet. I'm going to use these 2 to pay for Ricochet Beam. So it does 3 and then 3 again. And that lets me draw 2 cards.
And you take 1 damage? Oh, no. Do you?
Why would I take a damage? Retaliate? I think I do take a damage because it's 2 separate
it's
attacks
two,
of 3.
yeah, 2 separate instances of it. Yeah.
Yep. All right, I don't take one from the second one, but get rid of this garbage. Thank you. So I do have Professor X, which is good for him.
Wait. Does he have 10? He has 10.
Hey, remember when I said I could kill him? I lied. Well, hold on then. Hold on. So I didn't draw these 2 cards yet, but I'm about to in 2 seconds. So hold on. Because he's still got that card on him.
Yeah.
Wait. Where did I get practice defense from? I feel like I cheated and drew 3 cards there. All right. So I'm going to need you to help me get my visor out so I can kill him.
I don't care. Sure.
Mary, do you need your X-Jet? It's okay if you do. I'll just get rid of crew quarters, but... Wait, why am I at 1?
I mean...
Oh, because I had to take... Hold on.
I mean, you could...
I would have done it in an opposite order. Give me my 1 life back, damn it. Because I would have blasted him with my visor first.
Yeah, because ranged.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't spend it, so I don't need it.
Okay.
You can have mine.
Mary, do you need your X-Jet? If you do, it's fine.
No.
All right. So I'll hold crew quarters then. So because I have my ruby quartz visor, now I can poke it at ranged.
Yeah, and then it's dead.
And it's the same thing. Yeah, everything else is the same. So I draw 2. I do not have any allies. The question is, do I flip down? I mean, I got 2 things in front of me. I feel like I have to flip down, right?
Yeah, you flip down. Potentially you can play practice defense as well.
I mean, for what? I don't have
know.
the commander thing to keep it in play. Do you want to put it on the boss? I mean, you guys don't care about that, right? So I think I spend practice defense to play for crew quarters. Unless, do you want me to put something... Well, has everybody else gone? No, Mary hasn't gone.
Oh,
but she's not doing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going to draw a thing out. I think I got to flip down and heal at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just... It's gotten pretty bad for me. Do you want me to heal?
So it'd probably be good to get crew quarters out.
You want me to heal Jubilee? I'll heal Jubilee. Just so we have the options of using her.
Yeah, I mean, just crew quarters yourself, right? At that point.
Yep. And then I put crew quarters, and I heal 1 for me.
Yeah, it'd be really nice would be Oros's garden.
Nice! Way to bring it back. Way to bring it back. That would be nice right now. Okay.
Or, they could all have a party at Steve's apartment.
Yes. Actually, it'd be nicer than Aura's apartment?
Aunt May?
Yeah, Aunt May.
Yeah. We need Aunt May's wheat cakes.
All right, go ahead, Mary.
Okay, let's see. So I'm going to use Death Focus and Titanium Muscles to get out Iron Will. So I finally have my card draw.
I finally got Death Focus just this turn.
I hate to do it, but I'm going to use that so I at least have Yarnbjorn out finally.
Yeah, it's been... Last game, I feel like... Actually, last game it was you too, wasn't it, Mary? It took a while to get up and running.
No,
yeah.
but her tough stuff has been going this game, which I feel like
is
better. She had what? You had your card draw earlier, but you can get tough stuff going. I feel like this is the better.
Well, yeah, neither game did you
get
your keep your toughs around.
Yeah.
Card, which definitely is hurts.
Yeah.
All right. So, by the way, they're going to scheme a lot this turn. Just 4. As a heads up. I mean, 4
6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 more minion.
I mean, don't forget, we're also doing 4. Yeah, I guess we got rid of a lot of the side schemes, which is good. All right.
All right.
So
Ready up?
Ready up, draw up. I get 5 cards. Oh, I get a full blast. And 2 game times. Hey, remember when I said threat was an issue? Threat's not an issue. Or I could just punch for 8, which also feels good.
I could have flipped down.
Why is that?
Got an armor up.
I just feel like you can't know that though. Like I feel like that's a thing. Like armor up is such a cool thematic card, but it's so hard to play around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a card you almost have to hold, which sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add 4 to get this thing to 10. Then, Terence, you're getting attacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna quick shift this.
So you get 2 cards. Hey, there's that future past Nimrod's card that nobody cares about. All right. So now I draw till I get a Sentinel, which might be the entire deck. Oh no, there you go. Hey, that's not bad at all.
You're a good buddy, Mark 2.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the main scheme.
Whatever happened to Mark 1?
We don't talk about Mark 1, no. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes in front of me still, by the way. In case anybody's wondering what was going on in front of me, it's not pretty. Nobody's happy. Nobody's like, hey, look at the party going on over there in Cyclops' house. Okay, so now Mary gets attacked.
I guess I'm face tanking it.
You can flip down next turn, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yep. So that would have been 5.
Tough. But tough. At least I can draw a card.
Yes, there you go. Was it good? Oh, you have a 4-card hand. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 4-card hands are just the bane of Marvel Champions. Like, it's only 1 less card. It shouldn't be that bad, but it's so awful. Like, you just don't get through your deck fast enough.
You say that, but then it's also like, you know, it's like you top deck and literally every other card game.
Did you draw your card? Terrence?
No.
You know what's really good? When Mary only has a 4-card hand and I keep asking for her for resources. I'm like, Mary, you don't need that, do you? I didn't even realize what I was doing. I feel even worse now.
I mean, I feel like you did know what you're doing.
I mean, I'm not letting you know that I know that you know what I'm doing.
I feel like I should have the Steve carrier in this deck and just cross out Steve and write Peter.
I mean,
only Peter can use it.
It was really the X Jet that I stole from you. So it's the Peter Jet. Like Maverick and Goose, I'm Goose. So there we go. Like I'm Top Gun. We're good.
Oh, he's attacking me again, huh?
That doesn't seem as good.
It doesn't seem as good. I just jump this.
Yeah, I mean we only have 1 card in this lose pile. Why not?
Or do I pay for this thing? What was this thing?
I don't know.
Determine defense.
Where is it? I'm looking at your hand. I don't see it. Oh, yeah.
Is this the turn?
When you defend against attack, spend 2 resources. That attack removes threat from the main scheme instead. Come on, Terrence. Why are you asking that question? That is like the dumbest question ever. Of course you pay for that. I mean, I have Professor X too, by the way.
Can I pay for this martial prowess?
What kind of
I can
card?
spend solid and martial prowess because it's an attack, right? No, it's a defense.
It's a defense and a thwart.
It's a defense, yeah.
Oh, it is defense. Solid can pay for defense. Get that. What's the good?
Are you flipping to
3?
phased or are you staying? Come on, 3. Oh,
3.
3 total. I mean, it's
sorry,
better than nothing.
I probably should flip the phase.
It's on you. I mean, are you gonna attack next turn?
I mean, I have 2 ways already with surprise. Surprise.
I mean, if you flip to phase and we get another attack, then that would be good. So you could defend yourself. What's this garbage? Hey, guess who can't do anything about this?
Me?
The one with 3 sentinels engaged with them? No, you're fine. You can do whatever you want. I, Captain Sentinel over here, cannot deal with this at all. But that's okay, because Terence doesn't care, because I'm going to be first player next turn.
Oh, Verdane left. Said, good luck, folks. Bye.
Bye. You're going to miss the exciting
how much
conclusion.
is it? 9?
I mean, we also need to kill him at some point. I'm just saying. Just bringing it out to those of you that do damage.
Working on it.
All right. So, Mary, what did you draw? Oh, an attachment for one of my sentinels. Great.
Let Peter pick which one goes on.
Okay.
So I can blast one of them, right? So that'll be 3, and I don't care about the retaliate. It won't happen. Oh, I got overkill. So who do we want me to overkill? Because I got full blast. So should we just put it on the big boy?
Yeah, just put on big boy.
I mean, somebody else can do this 3, right?
Yeah, I have surprise attack. Or Shadowcat surprise. It just does straight up 3.
There you go. And then this 2, we'll figure that out. I mean, we have Magneto also, so it shouldn't be an issue. All right, we done?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
I am first player. So I feel like I'm going for priority target. I know you all are shocked by that.
Shocking. Do you want to give Mary cards?
How do I do that?
She would have to kill something, but yes.
Wait, what?
It's whoever kills it gets the cards, man.
Oh. So do you want to punch something, Mary?
Peter likes to play Peter priority target.
All right, here.
Or
Here,
only Peter gets
here, Mary. Mary.
No. Do you want cards, Mary?
Yes.
Yeah, so here, I put it on the Mark II because you got all kinds of overkill stuff, right? And I'll just have Magneto kill this one. Easy enough. Boom. Done. All right. So do I Cerebro and not Professor X?
He does Thor for 3.
Yeah, that's a good point. But he also costs 3.
Yeah, if you heal...
oh, here's the problem.
What?
I can't... I would have to attack this. My attack is all about what has this on it. Sorry, Mary. I mean, it is what it is. That's the way my character works, right? Like, I can't... I have to attack the thing with the thing.
Tactic upgrade?
It's not my choice. The game told me I had to do it that way. I'm going to heal for 2 myself. Unless anybody else wants a heal.
Do you need to heal your allies if you're doing game time and stuff?
No, they got +2
Game
life.
time heals them.
Game time heals them also. I mean, maybe I heal Beast. Alright, I'll take 1 less on myself, and I'll heal 1 from Beast. I mean, he has 2 extra hit points. That's the thing.
They both have 2 extra, so it
that's
doesn't
what
matter.
I'm saying.
I'm just wondering, like, you could use Professor X to, like, ready
I'm going to heal myself.
an ally to then do more thwarting, even.
Oh,
Or
is
attacking even.
that one of his thing?
Yeah, you can ready an X-Men.
I mean, I can ready myself, but my allies are better than me, so maybe I shouldn't
Yep.
do that. My allies are way better. I'm not going to worry about Cerebro. The thing is, I have so many allies in this deck, I don't know that I need Cerebro. I mean, it's nice. The best part about Cerebro is you just get an extra card.
Yeah, I feel like you say that, then sometimes they just clump, right? You had like 3 turns, just like, man, I didn't have an ally. WTF.
I mean, do you guys want to give me extra resources so I can get Cerebro out? I'm just asking for a friend.
I mean, I feel like you're just keeping these guys out, right?
Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm paying 1, 2, 3 for Professor X. See, the
Are you
problem
doing that on
is,
alter ego though? Like, do you want him to have that tat? I guess you want him to have
I
that
mean,
attachment, right?
why wouldn't I? I mean, it
Are
goes
you readying an
away.
X-Men ally at this point?
Yeah, I'll just.
Or an,
Well, I'm not going to be able to do it as much. Here's the thing: unless somebody gives me a resource,
you're
which,
about to draw 2 cards, right?
well, but to get those 2 cards, I have to. All right, so I'm not going to put the mission training in. Let's be smart about this. I don't need to do this alter ego, right? I can wait.
Yeah, you can wait.
I can wait. So I'll just hold this. Don't use my helicarrier. Because, yes, I'm about to draw the 2 cards. So, all right. So I use my visor, and I'll use my... Well, I won't use my helicarrier either. Yes, I will. Because otherwise it's Cerebro or Full Blast. So, yeah, I'll use my helicarrier to pay for Full Blast. So that is 8 plus 3 is 11. He has 6 life left, right?
Oh, are you just thorning main then?
Probably. I don't know.
Because you can't thwart the other one.
That is true. 5 overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that where we're at? Is that right?
Yeah.
Draw 2. Okay. Well, double resources help. I have way too many resources and way too many cards. That was a joke because I took the card draw. All right. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't care about Cerebro. Screw it. Professor X is coming in. So I could have done that before, but whatever. I
mean,
didn't.
you could have asked for Mary's X-Jet while you're at it.
Are you using that, Mary? I'm just kidding. That's totally like. All right. Well, no, I could kill this guy, right? So that's the question. Do you want me to get rid of this? I mean, I feel like that's not the worst thing ever to get rid of this, but main is not great either.
Do you need me to kill it?
Can you kill it now?
I can kill it now.
All right, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna exhaust to get rid of this garbage, and then I will spend this and this, I guess, to play Shadowcat Surprise to do 3 and then ready myself.
Okay. Seems good. So that's 3, 6, 9. Let's just start off the easy way.
What'd you do for Professor X's Enterplay?
Oh, that is a good call. Well, I can't confuse the villain, so let's say I did 3 first. And then we'll ready Phoenix. Unless you want me to ready Magneto. I guess that doesn't... Wow, it's 1 less thwart. Alright. Good call.
He's on X-Men, so you can't ready him.
Oh, yes. Okay. So that's all that. So now I have 2 game times. And Phoenix can thwart for 3 more. I mean, do you want me to do this 4? To the boss? Or do you want me to literally do what I do and thwart? I could thwart for 9 more.
Seems good.
You want me to just thwart? Mary, how much damage are you doing on attacks?
For this attack, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is it all 1 attack?
Well, so 5 is 1 attack, and then the 2 from Yarnbjorn.
So, I mean, it would make more sense for me to knock the 4 off so Mary can hit for all 7, right? Unless these get tough.
He does get tough.
Oh.
He does get tough, but you can Jubilee it off. Just ping it with her.
Oh, by paying the lightning? All right.
No. You can just... She has the health. You can literally just attack with her.
Well, no. Oh, you're saying I should take it off. Okay, so I'll use my 2 game times to advance them, right?
I mean, your game times what? They do... Yeah.
2
I guess
each.
just 2 each.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it both on Beast, both on Phoenix, or I could split it up.
I can use toe to toe and just take 5 off if you want.
Well, but you can do that now. That's fine. I mean, we want to kill him, right? Like, let's not mess around here. We got him right where we want him at 48 health. So the only difference on this side is just his stats are just way better. Not that they weren't great already.
Yeah, I mean that 4 is no joke for sure.
Well, I mean, for you guys, it's a joke. You guys are like tough and whatever else.
Is Mary tough?
Not right now. I'm gonna have to flip down.
And the main will have 24, so we should be fine.
All right, you done, Peter?
I am done. Sorry.
Okay, so we use Def Focus and Dust to get out Organic Steel.
Hey.
Been nice if it had come out a little bit earlier. Let's see. And I will attack. That's 3, 4, 5. And then I will drop Armored Up. So that's 6, 7.
Nice. It's down to 41.
Yep. And I will use the X-Jet so I can get out Pyotr's Studio.
Nice.
And then I am going to flip down.
You don't need your helicarrier, do you, Terence?
Do I need it?
Because Mary could actually put in another follow-through if she could have your helicarrier.
I mean, it depends if you want me to do things.
I mean, we don't care if you do anything. We're used to you not. That's standard. Well, I mean, you could draw something that costs 1 also and pay for it with follow-through, I guess, theoretically.
She'll have a card hand.
Yeah, I should be good this turn.
All right, so you're going to hold it? You're not going to do the studio? Okay.
No.
All right. Go ahead, Terence.
So what, I talk for 3 right now? Okay. I will... pay for Ready to Rumble.
Are you ready to rumble?
I will toe to toe.
So wait. What does that do?
He attacks me.
And you're phased?
Yep.
So you defend?
Got rid of that. I defend, but then I attack for 5, so it flips back.
Seems good.
And then I will airwalk for 4.
But you are solid. Or no. Oh, because you attacked. Got it.
Yep.
4 total? Or... Oh, yeah, 4, because you can only do 1 of them.
Yep.
Were you going to use Ready to Rumble?
I could then attack for what, another 4? No. I think the flexibility on defense is more helpful.
Yeah.
To defend and then ready.
All right.
I'm done.
So Kitty's room you literally put out just to get it out of your deck? Is that what
I mean, I
it is?
healed for 2. 1 time.
There you go. I mean...
When I had to put down for the obligation, right? Like, it was worth it.
Yeah, well, was it 2 or 4?
No, I healed for 2. And I drew a card on the other side.
Got it. Wow, so you healed for 2 and drew a card, so it's double good. All right, where are we at? I draw 5 cards.
Where we're at is a surprise attack.
I mean...
Oh,
All right, so I'm going to use my counterintelligence on the regular thing. So we just add 1.
Yep.
I feel like I'm a master thwarter here. I feel like without me, we would be nowhere.
I feel like you've thwarted much better on Cyclops than you did with Phoenix, which
Oh no no
100%
no!
rely on
I was thwarting 13 a turn with Phoenix. There were just a million side schemes that got +4. And no, I actually feel like I'm doing much worse at thwarting this game. Because remember, I had Storm that was just freaking going nuts for 5 at a time. I mean, I'm having turns here for sure. I think I just thwarted for 18 or something that turn.
Yeah.
No, 15. But still. Yeah, I mean, well, Storm being under here sucks too. But whatever. Alright, where are we at? Alright, so I added the 1 threat because I got rid of my counterintelligence.
Sorting against you.
And then...
So you have to get your minion.
No, he's attacking me.
Okay.
Oh, you're flipped out. Are you jumping?
Professor Xing. Yes. That's sad. So we have 2 out of the 6 we can have in there. I think we're okay. So Mary gets schemed against for 3 plus whatever this dude has 2, so 5. I feel like that's not terrible. All right, Terence, what's going on with you?
I'm gonna defend with Defiance.
So that would have been 5, but when you defend, you take nothing. What is Defiance? When you boost card,
You just discard the card.
Yeah, okay.
I'll then spend Solid and Martial Prowess to double surprise attack for 8.
Nice.
That seems not terrible. Yeah, I wish I had more than 1 like Optic Blast. That would be good. I mean, turns out 11 attack for free or for 1. It's pretty good. So you're done. So draw our cards. Hey, the villain
Sure,
needs minion.
script. Can you increase it? There you go.
All right, so villain attacks me again.
Do you need a defense?
I mean, if not, I'm gonna chump. That's your call.
I can defend for you.
Thank you, sir. You're a true gentleman and a scholar.
And then already.
Okay. Mary?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh. Great.
None, no attachments, so got that going for you.
Oh, that's good.
I have tactical brilliance if that helps you feel better. Oh, another one. Ah, stupid target for elimination.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not a fan of these. But it is now Mary's
I'll do
first
this
fire.
again. I forgot to do this again.
I can kill the Mark III for sure.
Okay.
I don't even need to do anything. Like, well, I need to spend practice defense. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, the question is, he's got 28. Is that feasible?
Well, the problem is they have guard, right? So Mary can't attack.
Oh, never mind. I forgot about the guard part. Yep, never mind.
Oh, they both have guard.
Yep.
They all have guard. That's the whole thing
That's
with
the
this.
shtick for this one.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was gonna say we could just ignore him and go right for the boss, but
That's where Shadowcat feels cool because she's just like, cool story, bro.
we do have hand cannon here.
Yep.
Yeah, and she also has Made of Rage.
Wait, what is that?
You can discard tough to get 6 in overkill.
I mean, that seems good.
Potentially, you could also replenish her tough.
With Angel?
No, with Polaris.
Oh, I could replenish her tough. Yes, I would definitely be giving her tough. No question about that. She wouldn't replenish because she's got the. She actually has a way to keep her
Right,
tough.
but you could give her a second tough.
Yes, I would give her a second tough. That is correct.
So I'm gonna do that actually to get this tough.
Oh, well then I don't need to give her tough. Maybe I
and
use
that
players
means I
to
get
give me
draw a
tough.
card. Oh, look, I have 2 Made of Rage.
Wait, can you double that up?
Yep, because it doesn't say limit once.
I mean, then maybe we can win. Right? Is that a thing? Can you do any damage? Oh yeah, because you ignore guard.
Well, I only ignore guard if I'm in phase, but I had to block for you.
Had to, he says, when I offered to chump. Had to.
Well, they have a 3/3 stat, 3/2 stat line, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but who cares? I'm killing. They're attacking for 4 this turn. And Polaris is attacking for another 2, so that's 6. And I'm shooting for 3, so that's 9. I'm attacking for 1, that's 10. So if you 2 can do 18, we can win. And
Well,
actually I could do 3 more damage if I flip over and search for the card that I kept saying was endgame. Oh crap. I think they're both in my discard though, because I'm an idiot. Yep. Exploit weakness. Never mind. Can't do that, because that would have been at least 3 more damage, but nope. Can't do it.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for it this turn. Use titanium muscles.
Well, hold on. Don't forget you get these 2 also. Now that I think about it. Do you just want to
I'm gonna
overkill this effer and leave this one alone?
Yep, that's what I'm planning on doing. Let's see what else.
Oh wait. Any player who you can use this, you can heal Jubilee if you want to get rid to plink that tough.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Expansion.
Yeah, we can say I would have done that while I was in Alter Ego. So there goes the tough.
Can you use any
That's
of these
even...
other ones? If you bring an
That's
ally in, you could give them an upgrade if you had one to bring in. That you wanted to do that when you were Alter Ego also. I believe anybody can use that as well, right? Yes. So if you were going to bring in an ally, you should have done it before you flipped.
Right.
Yeah, she has
But
some she's gonna play.
Yeah, I've got a big turn.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so first I'm gonna use Colossus to attack for 3. With should I just put the 3 on him since I'm not gonna be able to use it afterwards anyway?
I mean, don't you just burn everything in this one attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do on your main attack.
Well, she can, in theory, ready herself with bulletproof protection, but there's no point.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, she could...
Right.
Hold on. Before you... Oh, because you're still going to have this in front of you anyway, so having Angel's not going to help you. Never mind.
I mean, with your 3 attack, you just hit my chump.
Wait, what? With Angel?
And she can ready herself with bulletproof protection. If she really
I
wanted.
see what you're saying. Yeah,
and then hit my dude, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm discarding 2 tough for both Made of Rages, which means I draw 2 cards, and then Organic Steel is going to replace one of those toughs. So I'm down to 1.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the problem is you're still going to have a guard in front of you.
Alright, let's see. And then I'll use Skilled Strike. And mean swing.
Wow. Yeah.
Yarn, hand cannon as well.
And I assume the 2 follow
And
throughs.
then yes. And then I guess I'll use the X-Jet for the extra 2 from Yarn. Oh, that'll be after. I'll do. Whoop, I'll do that
You
after.
can't. Yeah, you can't do that too, because you still have the guard in front of you, unfortunately.
Well, Yarnborn's not an attack, is it?
It's not. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
just damage.
Nice. Yep.
All right. So altogether, that adds up as
A lot.
12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24. So 21 on the villain.
Yeah. Seems good. Down to 7.
Wow, that was
7 with Yarnbjorn?
Oh no, she didn't Yarnbjorn. Down to
I
5.
didn't Yarnbjorn yet, and then yep, down to 5.
Alrighty then.
And yeah, that's
So the
cool.
entire game was set up for that moment.
I feel like that's what happened last time. Mary just like
That
waits till
is.
the end to have
Yeah,
it.
she's like, oh, by the way, thwack, 97 damage.
All right.
Well,
should
hold
I
on.
just put him out of his
She
misery?
still has like Steel
You gonna
Fist,
go?
Angel. I mean, she can Steel Fist and kill your dude, like just because.
I mean, I don't even need her
Yeah.
to.
Well, she can though. Why not, Mary? Go ahead. Take the
Yeah,
spotlight. We don't
why
need no
not?
stinking
There we
Terrence.
go. Steel Fist. There goes your Mark 5.
Boom. Done.
Okay.
Glory for Mary.
Well, I guess I don't have to do cheeky phase stuff. I will just phase strike and it's done.
Woo!
All right. 6 damage. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So, I feel like Varden leaving was our good luck moment. He's like, good luck, guys. You're going to be at least 17 more hours. All right. We are to the post-game discussion. So what y'all think of that one?
Oh, that was much smoother than last time.
That is for sure. What do you think about this scenario in general? You guys have all played it before?
This is the first time for me.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts as your first time playing it?
I think it was really thematic. I mean, because really the X-Men, that's like one of their big issues is just dealing with Sentinels all the time.
Well, and Master Mold as well, specifically.
How about you, Terrence? So it's your second time playing it. What are your thoughts?
Well, this is my third time playing it, but I think I really like this scheme effect on his card.
Yeah.
I think like your comment to Caleb during the interview of just like, as I was going through the campaign, I really did enjoy the rulebook section where they explain the mechanic to theme thing. I think that does a lot. And,
yeah, we never did that. He didn't even realize that was in here, I don't think. But it's like the first time I've ever seen it, like Master Mold's minions.
like this thing, and so I say that, but like, you know, reading through this, it like makes so much sense, like kind of the thought process they're going for. And like I've been rewatching the cartoon, so like he's like the big, super big Sentinel that like basically manufactures smaller Sentinels out of his body, well, like normal size Sentinels out of his body, right? Like,
right.
And so basically, if you're not like attacking him, you're giving him the opportunity to then produce more, which I think is such cool like mechanics matching that theme.
This is the first campaign that did that, though, right? Like,
yeah.
He didn't.
This is the first time
Caleb didn't seem to realize that was the case. But I
mean, but obviously he like did it like 2 years ago, so he's just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, like just this first paragraph, right? The Master Mold scenario tells the story of a rogue Sentinel factory creating more robots to practice self-law and enact its plan to subjugate humanity, and then kind of basically really like walks you through the thought process there. But yeah, I thought this is like, that's definitely like one of the cooler kind of things they've done where just like you don't get the boost, but it's basically the equivalent of boost because the minion's gonna scheme most of the time.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think it's just super well done in that way.
Well,
Like,
and just
you do feel like there's so many sentinels you're dealing with.
I mean, the way I've designed my deck to work just as well. I literally think I flipped every turn in this game. I don't know that there was a turn I didn't flip. But because I know we have all the damage to deal with extra sentinels and stuff, it didn't really bother me to do so either. Maybe it bothered you all more than it bothered me, but I don't know. I feel like
that's a you problem. That was your thought.
No. I just feel like it's one of those situations where it's bad because you're right. It's like a scheme with a boost. Plus, now you've got this extra hit points. But I also didn't mind it because they don't get their when revealed effects. And most of the time, they're not bad if they don't have their when revealed. Like, I feel like Sentinels, when revealed, are like the worst part of them. For most of them. Again, that one is the exception.
Except Mark 8, which is the only one, the only Sentinel from his deck. Like, the other ones are modular, so like the ones that are built in don't have one revealed. So the force response, 3/3, 8 hit point guys.
So I'm gonna start with Mary here. What do you feel about getting the same modulars back to back? Because it was Zero Tolerance and Sentinels back to back.
Right. I mean, I don't know. For me, I don't really think too much about the modulars.
Okay.
But this time it was nice with the Operation Zero Tolerance. It was nice that if we had wanted to, we could get rid of it this time. Whereas before it was just kind of like, well, use Storm to dump all of the threat onto that one because it's going to stay anyway.
Well, I mean, I feel like we kind of did that this time too, or at least we would have if Storm was alive.
Yeah, but if it had come down to it, like, we didn't really need to get rid of it, but last game we came super close to losing just because of Operation Zero Tolerance.
Sure. How about you, Terence? What do you think? I mean, honestly, I'll give my opinions, and maybe I should have started with myself, just to give you guys more time to think, because I have thought about this, obviously, or I wouldn't have brought it up. I mean, it bummed me out a little bit that you're basically doing similar missions back to back. Now they feel different. Obviously, the boss makes it feel a little different. This is the least modulars I remember seeing in a box, though, because there's only 5 modulars in it. Is that right? Well, I guess Future Past is a modular too, so maybe 6 modulars in this whole set. So there's a lot more repeating here than we've seen in the past. But I guess that also gave them extra cards to do other stuff with, like make each of the scenarios more unique. Or, as you'll see next time, there's, extra cards in there for sure. I feel like they used a lot of cards on the next scenario, in fact. I think it's like 30.
Magneto also has a lot, I think, too.
Yeah.
He's pretty thick, if I remember in the box. I don't mind it, to be honest. I noticed the modulars maybe a little more than Mary does, but I think it's fine, especially through a campaign, in the sense that I think it's nice to kind of get exposure to the things one time, and then, like, if you're playing it back to back and you play it again, like, yeah, I get, like, it can be a little disappointing because it's not a bunch of just new stuff. But on the flip side, hopefully that also means maybe that second game is not as long. Like, you don't have to, like, read brand new cards every time. It's not like you're playing it 10 times in a row.
Well, this was way faster than last week's, right? Last week we had a 4-hour. Now that was with post-game discussion and stuff. But here, even with pre-game discussion, we're going to finish before we finished last week. So.
Yeah. So I think there's that benefit of, like, in a play group where maybe you do wait a week in between. It's, like, probably not as bad, but you're, like, somewhat familiar with the cards. And I do think they do feel similar, but they also have, because of Operation Zero, like Mary was saying, like, they do have very different, like, you can. I think the other Sentinel is only steady, right? And this one is actually stalwart.
Yeah.
So that does make some a difference. And then the Operation Zero Tolerance. And yeah, this scheme is just like, I feel like you get penalized so much more for flipping down to.
I obviously did not care about that. Not even a little bit. Since I literally think I
like in
flipped
solo,
everything.
you definitely can feel that pressure a lot more.
Yeah, but
when I was playing it,
I played it yesterday with this deck just to test it out, or maybe it wasn't yesterday, the day before, whatever. Just to test it out, and with solo, I was still flipping almost every turn.
well, I mean, I think that's called welcome to decks with lots of allies. Like allies just have tons of action advantage. Yeah, like I definitely felt the pressure in my I played through the whole campaign with Protection Shadowcat, and like I thwart some, but it's not a lot, right? Like you have 2 thwarting cards, Airwalk, in your deck, and that's it. And then it's like your basic thwart. So like you do feel that mounting pressure.
Yeah.
So there's that. But yeah, it has a little different flavor. The other stuff that I think makes it feel more similar is you have access to, if you're playing campaign, Jubilee, and then Magneto.
Well, that was the thing. Like when I played this back to back, when I played the campaign solo, I felt like I was just playing a longer scenario. It felt almost like an extension to the second scenario. Because I had the same allies, I had the same, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, we never even decided if we wanted to put those allies in our deck. Didn't we have allies from last time?
Yeah, Wolfsbane was the one.
Oh, we were talking about putting Wolfsbane in somebody's deck, which probably would have been mine.
Your deck?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, well. We know for next time. Unless we forget again. Hopefully we won't have as many technical difficulties next time getting the game started.
I mean, I guess for me the feel of this one does feel different. Of just like you get a lot more ally swarm or minion swarm, and then he does have encounter cards that kind of basically enforces that, like shields up and other things where you can just get tough on everyone, and kind of things like that.
Yeah, we never got shields up in a bad situation.
No, they just surged because we got them actually the first turn.
Yeah, we got them very early, back to back.
Yeah, so you can get into some pretty bad spots if you can't handle the minions.
Yep.
And so it does, like, I don't think the second scenario, Project Wide Awake, throws nearly as many sentinels at you.
Yeah, that's probably true. Which is funny because that's the one with the sentinels, like, first being introduced or whatever. We never went over the post game story, so I guess we'll get into that next time. But I am starting to get a little tired. So do we want to do final thoughts? Do we want to talk favorite heroes? We were talking about these scenario cards, or these this one. What do you guys think about, shuffle the future past card in?
Those are like the worst cards in the deck by far. Usually.
The future past ones. Yes.
Yeah, like Nimrod is awful. Even all the side scheme things are awful, I think.
But they give you something good, right? Like they give you basically free allies here or whatever.
I mean, the campaign gives you good things. The future past cards do not.
No. I'm talking about, what do you think of that as a balancing mechanism, right? They put a future past card in, but they give you something good normally to kind of.
Yeah, but I feel like is it really an option though? Like in this scenario it is, but I feel like the other ones, like sometimes they're just like, do you just want extra encounter card every turn? Like, I feel like it's kind of like, it's not like some of the other campaigns where there are no icons or anything on them. Like most of them have like something negative on them, so you're gonna get rid of it, right?
Yeah, the only negative I found with this is what I told you happened to me, which is I literally got through the entire campaign and I hadn't beat any future past, so I literally had 4 future past or 5 future past in the final scenario.
Well, you're not even guaranteed to pull it, right? Like we didn't pull it this game.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It was a shadow card. So.
Well, no. It's literally I never saw them. That's why I never defeated them. You know what I mean? So it was literally I went through an entire campaign and I never had an opportunity to defeat them before the final mission. And then, of course, when I'm fighting the hardest mission of the campaign, I now have freaking 5 future past cards in front of me, which was no bueno, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like you can't leave this. You start with a freaking crisis side scheme on the first, thing, right? Like I just feel like
Well, yeah, I feel like they're not really optional. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we won't get into spoilers too much, but yeah, the last
a lot
one...
of them have symbols on them, right? And you just don't want to leave them out there, is all. I'm saying.
Right. But a lot of them help you also when you flip them, right? Like the first time you get Magneto's power or whatever.
I don't think you get Magneto's power. I think you get the PD.
First time, I'm sorry, you get the Metro PD. Not that there's Magneto's power is a thing. Second time, you get Magneto himself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
you get his power.
Yeah, you're typically getting something good for doing it, and then you get this stupid future pass card put into the deck. By the way, don't mess with my area up here, man, because we got to do post-game stuff after we leave the stream tonight. So, I got to save all this for our next campaign. Don't mess around, Terence. Don't be that guy. Anyway. Mary, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
No, I mean... This is fun. Because I so rarely get to actually play with other people. So for me, it's nice to be able to play and kind of see how all the different characters can work together, as opposed to me just trying to figure out, okay, well, how am I going to beat this?
So are you
by myself?
Soloing typically, or you do two-handed, or?
Usually I true solo.
Yeah. I prefer that too. I think you would have a harder time with the campaign with Colossus true solo. Of the 3 new heroes, I feel like he is the
4 new heroes.
4. I'm sorry. 4. I feel like he's the hardest to solo with, unless you count Phoenix with Shadows of the Past turn 1. Then she might be the hardest. But outside of that specific scenario, I feel like Colossus, just because he doesn't thwart well enough.
He definitely doesn't have enough thwarting. But I mean,
you can always run Justice.
Yeah. Well, and then also I was actually just thinking about this a little bit earlier. I forget the name of the card, but there's that aggression card that lets you use your attack. Like you have to exhaust your character. But your attack is your thwart, basically.
Isn't it only printed attack though?
No, it's attack. Like so you can load up brute force and stuff like that.
Oh, you can use cards to boost that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a lot of the cards will say hand cannon, right? It's just for this attack it gains +2, but stuff like combat training and fluid motion boosts your attack for the entire phase, so those count.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you couldn't hand cannon. That's what I was thinking. And that +6 attack, it's when you attack, so you couldn't really give yourself that +6 attack.
Right, but with him, if you can, as long as you can get out his
problem is the card I think you're thinking of.
Yeah, I think that's it. But if you get his titanium muscles out, and I wasn't able to get combat training out, but both of those out, so then he's got an attack. He's of 4. So,
But that's asking a lot, right? With a 4-card hand size to draw into those things early enough. I mean, unless you're literally dumping your entire hand to try to, fish for something turn 1. Because he can't even afford to go down to draw 6 cards again to get to that point again, because like then he's gonna scheme out like while he's looking for his cards for his
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah, I
But
think you have to do a different build than it's not the overkill build. You probably would do a more fluid motion or brute kind of thing that is focused more on, I think, like boosting the attack.
yeah. Plus, I mean, if as long as you have Iron Will out, when you're bouncing toughs off, and especially if you also have Organic Steel out, like you're still drawing cards. So
Yeah,
he does actually have pretty decent card draw as long as you can get this out and your tough engine is going.
yeah. I mean, he's the only one. If you guys saw my pre-con playthroughs, he's the only one I lost with. Now, to be fair, I played very different scenarios. I played very different a lot of things. He's also and I've only played him basically during those pre-con playthroughs. I have not played around with him, but he seemed to have a couple weaknesses. I mean, all the heroes have strengths and weaknesses, but I had a lot of minions come out that game, and he does not like that at all.
Yeah, he likes big single hits.
Yes.
Well, I think you can build him for it, right? Like, you can build him to handle if you had more attack events and other things. You can definitely deal with it better.
Sure.
And to be fair, the precon is protection, which is not the most proactive deck if you're getting swarmed by minions.
Well, and the other thing is that the ruling was different, right? Where you had to plink off tough first. So just changing that ruling, I think, makes him, because I could have just chump blocked a minion, right? Or not chump block, but block myself. You know, if as long as it does 2 or less damage, now I defend those 2, and that minion doesn't plink off a tough. So that makes a difference too.
Yeah. You do get powerful punch though in protection, which is a pretty fantastic card for Colossus against minions.
What does it do?
It's a 2 attack defense card that when an enemy initiates an attack, you basically do 4 damage to it first.
Oh, yeah. That's
so
good.
You could like take out a minion before, it actually
Is
attacks
that in his
you.
precon?
That is in his precon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then first hit could also work for him as well.
What's that?
It's a 1 cost.
It does you can use it in 2 different scenarios. You can use it if, let's see, it's when a minion initiates an attack, you do 2 damage to it first, and then the second one it was damage on the villain, but I don't remember exactly how much.
I think it's also like 2.
So it's
like
when something attacks you, do 2 damage before it attacks.
Only minions though, actually.
Only minions, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Minion specific.
Cool. I mean, I'm loving Cyclops. I feel like there's one hero with every wave that I just jive with real well, and Cyclops is the one. I liked Phoenix a lot as well. I just feel like she's more risky in more ways than one. But I really like Cyclops, especially because he can, if he gets that field commander, which I tossed pretty early, you can go first, and you could just put those upgrades on other people while you're face down also. So you could do a lot of stuff face down with him. I feel like he is meant to be played almost as much in alter ego as he is in hero form, which is just fun.
Yeah. And it's super thematic too, because he is, I mean, when you think of leaders in the X-Men, Cyclops immediately comes to mind, whether he's, in uniform or not. He's just kind of the leader, like
The first student.
Yeah.
Chosen one.
Now, am I missing something? Was there a scenario, and I'm sure there is, because he's Caleb's favorite hero, and so I'm sure Caleb designed him. Like, the Lost Visor thing's the only weird thing to me. Like, is he just
super thematic?
Oh, yeah, it's like when before he was revealed, and we found out, like, I was talking to friends and I was saying, okay, so his obligation has to be something about losing his visor.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So that's the thing that
um,
happens, right? Because doesn't he just have to
yeah,
keep his eyes closed the whole time? Like,
yep,
Yeah. Yep.
all right. So that happens a lot in the comics or whatever, the cartoons.
I would say it happens like a lot. Like it's not like every comic he loses visors, but it's definitely like a very poignant thing of just like
yeah.
losing control is a thing that happens. And that's definitely why he has like the special visor, right?
Right. It just seems weird to me. It's like, oh, I put it on my nightstand. Where did I forget it? Like, I don't know. It's just like a weird. It seems
No,
like
it's
a
usually
weird.
like someone does something, right? Like in a
Yeah.
fight to like hold off him or something, right?
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah.
Um,
Or his like special sunglasses get knocked off when.
yeah.
I've seen the special sunglasses. Yeah. And you said you thought Kitty Pryde was the best, or Shadowcat, same thing. Was
I
the
think she
best.
just trivializes. I don't mean like. I guess when I say that, like, she's just one of those heroes that changes the game, uh, like the meta of the game a little bit. Where, um, like, I'd be curious. I kind of interested to try her against like Ronan and some of the other ones, where she literally just removes a like huge aspect of the game where you don't care
How
how
big
hard
their
the villain
attack?
hits.
Yeah.
And like a lot of those, it's just like it's like fanaticism in Ronin. It's just like the overkill and the plus attack, or the savage stuff with like Venom or whatever. You're just like,
Yeah.
cool. Or you get like the side schemes are just like +1 boost, and you're just like, I'm never flipping down. Like I don't care, Like
Yeah.
I'll leave that side scheme out there. Like who cares if they get plus on this attack, right? Like so she just like trivializes a certain part of the game, which I think, like I'm being a little hyperbolic when I say she's the best, but like it definitely like makes it definitely just changes how you play the game, right? Like
Yeah.
you just don't care about that stuff, and I think that makes it, you're in some ways like playing a different game with Shadowcat.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. The one thing I will say is I don't think I'm gonna be able to play next week. I'm pretty sure I'm on vacation, and then again in 3 weeks. So this campaign's gonna stretch out because I think 2 of the next 3 Fridays I'm not available to play. So I apologize. So I will let you
Okay.
all know.
Well, it'll just be in time for the new heroes to come out. Then you can swap again.
There you go. There you go. I will not do that. Yeah, so I think we're not here next week. We're here in 2 weeks. And then the week after I'll be gone too. I'm pretty sure that's all true. Although I'll be on vacation, I might be able to bring my gear with me. No, next week I'm on vacation. The week after, the one in 3 weeks, I'm on a work trip. But like, I don't think I'm doing anything at night, so I still might be able to play. I'll just have to work the whole next day, but it's fine. So we'll see. Maybe we won't skip 2 of the next 3. Maybe it'll just be next week. But next week I'm pretty sure I'm not here. But keep an eye out. Be subscribed to the channel. You'll get notifications as well as the schedule. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Mary, Terence, a pleasure as always. Mary, it's been great having you as part of the stream for this box set.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun.
Cool.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. All right, Terence. Thanks a lot. As always, a pleasure. And we will talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.